What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nonpfixion. This is my co-host and my brother in crime, Zach. What's good with your brother? I see you
Yeah.
rocking the NOLA gear.
What's good, baby?
I see you rocking it.
I got to, baby. I got to. We're wearing the voodoo gear tonight. You know, it's a close game against Miami. You know, we're trying to keep this win streak alive that we're on right now. Come on. We just got some fights going. Like, look, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm gonna be checked in. I'm gonna be locked into this game, but we got 6.5 minutes to go in this fourth quarter, down by 3. So I'm gonna be bouncing, but I'm here.
What's good, ELS? Welcome
been,
back. I've been pretty good, man. Kind of been chilling, trying to work on and get some videos out and trying to minimize crap on my computer. I still got a lot more to go, but I'm close. Like even after this stream, I'll be editing.
Close. I know. I haven't cleared out mine yet either. I need to bad. I need to take a full day just to do it because I got to transport everything to different storage drives and everything. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
But what's up, ELS? How's everybody doing today? Man, it's been a while. You know, we're trying to get our schedule back going with the NBA now that All-Star break is over, NFL is over. You know, still bringing out a bunch of different content over for our edited side, but getting these live streams back going, man. I miss this. I miss this.
Live streams are always,
We've
always
only done
fun.
one live stream in the last 2 weeks?
Yeah.
He said, has Zach had his meds?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. All right, Hawkins. Come on now, bud.
ELS says, I've been busy rolling out content. The trains are going. Oh, yeah?
The trains are moving,
man. Check out your content, bro. Check it out, see what you got new.
Have you hit the monetization level yet? I know you said you were close.
Let me see. Hold on, can I?
Oh my God, what a rebound. Miami plays so good defense, bro. They're so quick at transitioning.
Wow, why is that over here? No. Go back over there.
Oh yeah, bro. You at 723 now, bro. You killing it.
That's why that.
No, you should be able to be monetized now. Or you still need hours left? I know you got the subs. Or is it I know there's three different criterias you have to meet: subs, hours watched.
Yeah.
And I think there's one other one, but I can't remember.
It might be his watch time. Yeah, his hours.
But we got a good matchup here tonight. We're gonna be checking out the Timber I want to say the Timber Soda is what I was about to say. That's crazy. The Minnesota Timberwolves and the Milwaukee Bucks. The Bucks have been on a tough little run as of recently, man. Dame is shooting the worst that he shot in his whole career. They brought in new coach Doc Rivers, which was an interesting move, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But trying to get things going in the later half of the season, still sitting at a good spot, you know, to make playoffs, but definitely below what their expectations are, especially with the Boston Celtics running the show in the East. And then you got the Timberwolves. Man, they've been great, haven't they? About time.
Yes, actually about time. I'm just like we talked about during the All-Star game, just glad that Edwards has been allowed to lead the team. They let him lead and you guys follow. He said, I need 2,737 hours. You'll get them, man. It takes time. Once you find that niche, it takes time.
I forgot you were a Bucks fan, ELS. Yeah, what are your thoughts so far, man? I mean, what did you think about the Doc Rivers hiring? I thought that was silly. I'm not gonna lie. Doc even came out and said he didn't understand why he got called up, which was even more interesting. Giannis with the ball. Pass over to Dame, working around the screen. He's going to shoot a 3. No good. Too strong off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Driving with his left side. Pulling up with his right. Can't get the floater to go. Ball bouncing around. An ugly start to the game so far.
I think part of the problem is where
are you at, Non?
I'm at 11-11, 11-10. Giannis with the rock, dribbles around a defender, drives to the paint. Gets away with a nasty travel, but gets the points up. So Giannis gets the first points of the game.
Actually, we're on sync. That's crazy.
But I was going to say, one thing I did not know was Doc was actually I guess you can say somebody who was giving counseling or advice to the Bucks. He was in he was in an advisory role with the Bucks. So the fact they picked him as a coach, I'm like, that's kind of fishy. That's kind of fishy. Like he's an advisory, and then when they get rid of their coach, they pick him up automatically. I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Sounds like that was a setup from the beginning.
ELS says, been a bit odd. This coaching said it has been not great. Yeah. That's kind of where I'm at too. I mean, I don't know. You always wonder what the new dynamic is going to be, especially when you bring in a person that's been the leader of a team his whole entire career. You know, he kind of had CJ McCollum for a while, but like it was always still Dame.
Yes.
You know, and it's a very different game whenever you play inside instead of primarily outside ball, like what the Portland Trailblazers have always done. So that chemistry mesh has been good, but it hasn't been great. Yeah. Sitting at 35-21, third in the East currently.
Giannis.
Ian said, do you think the T20 Cricket World Cup in the Caribbean and USA will gain any traction there? I'm sure it'll gain some, man. I'm hoping to be able to go to some. I got to go check out the schedule and everything. Life's been crazy the last couple months, man.
Yeah.
Just dealing with new school and everything. But I think someone said that there's going to be, I think you told me, there should be some games out near you possibly.
Yeah, I think that's going to be some in Dallas.
For me, so might be able to make it out that way. In Dallas? Yeah, that ain't too far.
Jay Crowder strips. Cat was looking for a foul and probably could have got one at the top of the key, but they just didn't call it. Current score 4-0, 10-20 to go in the first quarter. 3 turnovers so far by Minnesota. Dane,
it's just weird that logo like really small.
Which one?
Oh, good poke. I thought the Timberwolves logo on the center court, it's like so small.
I think we're so used to them doing the over embellished logos, where they, like the Lakers or the Clippers, they're huge. So. And the Warriors one, they make it certain court tops is really huge.
Look, Lopez with a 3.
That's what he did in college, in high school. If you don't know, now you know.
Oh, good hesitation there by Conley. Can't get it to finish. Chasing down the loose ball. It's going to be gathered in by Gobert. Underneath, reverse. Gets the roll.
What? Gobert actually can shoot the ball?
First points on the board from Minnesota.
I didn't know he knew how to do that.
I didn't think he had a reverse in his bag, man.
I didn't know he knew how to shoot.
That caught me by surprise.
Edwards with the miss. Look for the foul. Put back by Towns.
All right.
Great
now Minnesota
putback.
Trying to get going.
You know what? I've been seeing this comparison, and now watching him actually play in his bag, I can see it. I'll talk about it in a minute, but I can see it. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, the comparison?
Yeah, with Edwards. Yeah, I was like, okay.
I saw a comparison the other day, which I found was
Ooh, Edwards drive
for sure, dude.
with the
it's
left.
How he floats,
yes,
man. Like that.
Yes,
for instance.
But when you see him like
it's how he floats.
When he cross back between his legs, it looks exactly like MJ. Even the wristband,
exactly.
I think on MJ was on the opposite arm, but it looks the same. It's very similar.
Yeah.
Baseline 3 miss.
I'm so glad he missed. I can't stand that dude. F Crowder, bro. Pelicans made T-shirts and sold them outside the arena whenever we played them in the playoffs 2 years ago.
ELS said, honestly, the Bucks might need to look into a young coach if Doc Rivers' plan failed. I think they're not going to talk about this season as a whole because he's coming in the middle of the season or at the end of the season. If they keep him on for another season and he does bad, which I'm going to be honest, I don't see him being super successful because it's just Doc. He's done well in most situations, but it's always a hump he just cannot get over for whatever reason. And I think it's him.
That's what I'm saying. There was a big argument with Pat Bev and JJ Redick on Doc Rivers' success and how he doesn't take accountability is what Redick said. And then, Pat Bev comes back and said, why would you say something about him? He kind of revives your career, yada, yada, yada. But I don't think Doc Rivers is a bad coach, but like you said, he has trouble getting over the hump. Whether it's just a string of bad luck that's going on, or if it's him not knowing how to finish. I mean, you only got what one championship with that Boston Celtics team?
Yeah, And
that Celtics team was elite.
He should at least had two. At least
I know
two.
they had to face that Miami team, but still.
But you should have had at least two. At least two.
At least two. And I mean, and then that's what, and with the Sixers too, he should have had one last year. Now Sixers, I'm blaming more on the players.
Yeah.
You know,
but
also had
what about the Clippers?
With the Clippers, with a pretty good team. Now they had injuries.
But the Clippers at one point had the best team in the NBA. At one point had the best team in the NBA and could not get a title. Mm-hmm. They lost to a young startup Warriors. And they had the
Dude, Conley is so shifty, but he cannot finish to save his life.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with him. Is it just like we're not going to call fouls this today on on Friday? This is a common theme between the multiple games we've checked out already. Edwards.
But yeah, Ian, I mean, I think it'll do okay in the U.S. I don't think it's going to be like crazy and do crazy numbers. But I mean, if they pick the locations correctly, where there is like a dense, audience to that, like ethnicities that are from that area that love it, then they will. I mean, actually, I went and did some research. We had somebody saying that we needed to go take part in go meet some Indian friends or some what they call it, Eastern Asia friends or whatever to go and play. And I was like, I wonder if there are any like clubs. And there actually is one club one league with 4 teams in Louisiana.
Is it?
I was like, huh, didn't know that. And I don't even know where they could play. Yeah, I thought it was interesting.
He's pretty good.
What you munching on?
Dry, roasted, crunchy, chili, lemon, peanuts.
Sounds, I mean, a lot of words sounds good. So yeah, I saw there was a what's it called? Blueberry, not pistachios, almonds, blueberry flavored almonds. I'm like that, and they were blue, like they were like the color blue. I was like, I'm not eating that.
Blueberry?
I was like, you're gonna get some type of cancer from that dye. Like you have to. Like, oh yeah, dude, the almonds were literally blue. Like I'm talking like blue, like this book. Like that's what kind of color blue.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I want that. Like the almonds I get is like a Chipotle
the
almond.
Best game scheduled for. Yeah, that's what I like too. Ian says the best game scheduled in Dallas is Sri Lanka and Bangladesh on Friday, June 7th. That might be a shout. That's after I'm done with school. I guess it's really just going to depend on the financial situation at the time. Yeah, that might actually be doable.
A lot of things have been happening lately, so we've had to set back on some things to say, got to pay these bills first.
Yeah. Because we really wanted to go to the NRL matchup in Vegas this year, and then, man, I'll tell you, it's been a struggle.
Yeah,
I'll say this: thank God our YouTube channel is growing, because I'd be in some trouble. Like I'd be in some serious trouble if it wasn't for that.
Brother, real talk.
So appreciate y'all and y'all's support, man. Y'all keep me out of a box at the moment. I mean, I get a nice box, I get a nice one at least.
I get a refrigerator, a little frigidaire box. A little frigidaire box be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that I have a car, I mean, I can
put some foil for some insulation around it.
It's like as many van lifers I watch, I can probably learn how to retrofit my car into a van. So.
I don't have that. I have my mom's. So I can steal my mom's.
And luckily, it's officially paid off now, so can sleep in comfort.
I'm just like, I don't know if it's my end. It's very randomly, but your mic keeps cutting in and out. It could just be my end.
It's probably me. Could be me too.
It's like doing that sound as if like the wire connection's like coming loose. It's like that.
It's probably
sound.
It's one of those things where I've had this mic for 6 years, had this camera for 6 years. I need to get new stuff. It's time for some new stuff. That's all.
Yeah, you need an upgrade, brother.
Oh yeah. The only thing I got new is my headphones. Edwards misses the first free throw.
Hey, those are some nice headphones though.
They're actually pretty cool. I mean, for how
we're gonna end up losing. Dang it, down by 7 with 3 left.
With 3 minutes. Lillard, guarded by Edwards, crosses the halfway point.
I mean, it'll be close, but we're not. Nothing's going down.
That sucks. It sucks when you go cold after a pretty good game. Swing pass to Lopez. Lopez back to Lillard. Lillard back to Lopez. Lopez for 3. It's good.
That's a good shot.
Lopez 3 for 3 from the 3-point line.
The thing that really confuses me about the Bucks offense right now is whenever Dame is like just ISO shooting and they don't design shots for him or plays for him. It's like dribble around, have a pick come around, dribble around some more, see if you get open. If you don't, pass to somebody else. Like there's nothing designed to get him set up or to get him actually isolated one-on-one with somebody.
But also look who the coach is. He runs isolation offenses everywhere he goes. There's no difference. There's no change. He is the exact same person, exact same coach. He has not learned from his past. He has not grown. If he at least grown, he'd probably be making playoffs more frequently.
Said interest. Oh, I agree. Ian said, interestingly, Australian rules usually starts the week after the NRL, but are playing 4 games in the NRL states on the same days to try to grab more fans from the NRL. That ain't gonna work. Man, the way that them fans hate each other's sport, it blows my mind. I mean, I get they go on during the same time, but like, man, how do you? I never understood the whole one-sided thing. Pick one or the other. Oh man, someone's injured bad. Is that Hero? Oh, stuff.
Nas Reed's spin move, shots blocked, but they're gonna call a foul before the shot.
Good block. Yeah, he was kind of pulling. Beasley was pulling down on his arm. Yeah.
Beasley's gonna get called with the foul. Because if you look at the Sixers and you look at Doc's offense, it was isolation for Embiid, isolation for Harden, Tyrese, and then when Max is in there, they run a different type of offense. It's like run a different type of offense. Yeah. Try something.
And it was
different.
A better offense.
Yes, because they scored more frequently.
They score from different areas of the court. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's like, you get it when a guy's hot, he's hot, and you feed him, and especially if they don't make adjustments. But like when you start at ISO, I feel like it just doesn't make sense. Like beginning of the games, you're going to get your main guys touches.
Yeah.
But you look for the open shot because if anything, it's important to get your third and fourth option shooters going.
Yeah.
Get them in a rhythm, get them feeling comfortable because your first and seconds are going to get their buckets regardless. They're going to score.
And it's good that, like you said,
they're going to take 15 to 20 shots.
And sometimes not even get them to shoot, but get the ball in their hands. Just to have the ball in their hands. That's important.
Mm-hmm.
Reed, spin move. Shot goes off.
That was a good move.
Did it not get pushed back in by Cat?
I think he's right. That was over the cylinder.
I think that's goaltending.
It did.
Dame drives, loses the ball, goes out of bounds.
How old is Conley now, man?
I don't know, but he looks the same as he came from college.
Conley's got to be older, huh?
That dude's still like in his 20s.
What's his first name?
Mike. M-I-K-E, Mike.
What's his name? First name?
Mike Conley. Mike. Pass goes out of bounds. Will be Bucks ball.
36.
That dude look like he's 22. I bet you he's a vegan and drinks. I bet you a vegan and drinks nothing but water.
Nothing but water. Everybody's favorite man, Bobby Portis.
OG Bobby Portis. Pull up.
You saw Dallas. You saw Dallas was trying to pick up Portis.
Really, that'd have been a good pickup for them, actually.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Edwards fade away.
I was surprised. I think Milwaukee has certain loyalties to people, and Porter is one of those. He's a cultural guy.
Yeah, he's not going nowhere.
It hurts him in certain moments, but I mean, he's big time for him.
Yeah, Mike kind of look exactly the same, bro. Even his hairline looks the same.
Yeah,
I'm jealous.
you tell me.
Not
great finish.
Reed. Over Dane. Lopez for another three. Again. 4 for 4.
Woo! My boy shooting. He got motivated, man. He watched that 3-point contest with Steph and Sabrina. He saw
Cat spin move off the glass is good.
Oh, good. I love it when Towns takes it down low, man. It doesn't settle for the jumper. He has good post moves when he actually uses
OG by Portis misses the 3. Rebound Cat. Cat swings it up bounds. Ball back to Cat. Cat for 3. Off the front of the rim. Rebound Dame.
Oh, that's a bad shot. Yeah, we're missing too many players. That's
Ian says the NBL Australian Basketball League playoffs start next week. Do they really?
Players. BI hurt. Actually, I haven't even seen CJ in there. I thought CJ tweaked his ankle in the beginning of the game.
That sucks. Gets the shot up. It's good. So it's 22-18 currently. Kyle Anderson drives. Swing pass out to Cat. Towns drives with the layup. Gets his own. Actually fights for the rebound. Doesn't get it. Connaughton saves it to Lillard. Lillard pass up.
Pat Bev.
Portis. Pat Bev with the rebound and the putback.
Good finish. Pat Bev was one that I did not expect to end up going to the Bucks. That was one that caught me by surprise.
I didn't expect that either. Towns turnaround foul. Only reason it's a foul, Lopez, because you're inside the circle, the half circle, but the shot drops.
Yep.
And he just got hit with a technical foul for complaining about the foul. Gotta love it. Yep. Refs ruined the game.
Yep. There it is. Ian says the NBL Australian Basketball League playoffs start next week. Oh, that's fun. Any good talent coming out? Dude, they've been spewing out talent into the NBA recently. A lot of good ball players out in Aussie.
Don't order DoorDash that much where you got a full handshake with the DoorDash man.
That's your homie, man.
He got a full 7-step handshake with that dude. He's seeing way too much. That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
That's pretty cool, Google. I mean, Samsung. I seen a video randomly on Instagram, and this guy was doing a reaction video. He was reacting to another brother trying KFC for the first time in the UK. And, we always joke about it. But from watching the video, it must be that much better. Because the dude's eating it, and he's like in heaven. The brother's in heaven. And he's like, bro. Oh my God. And I've been trying to find the full reaction because I can't find it. So I want to see the full thing. It's like what he says. Because it must be better. Way better.
The thing is like the only thing about KFC that I like, I like KFC, is that they normally got a good crunch.
Yeah.
Right? If it's fresh, they got a good crunch. But I don't ever find the flavor being that great.
That's what I'm saying. Because when he's eating it, he looks like he is having a euphoric moment. Like he's just like, I mean, like the first time you eat some food and it's like really down home Southern cooking that's really good from somebody grandma good. They put their full foot in the good. That's how he's eating this KFC. Yeah. And I'm like, does it taste that good?
Yeah.
Like now I just want to go to. Well, I'd rather go to.
It could just be a different of cultures and stuff too, man. I don't know. I mean, but they got Indian food and stuff like that. But like UK,
no,
food,
it's
I love some people try to say UK food is the best food, and I'm like,
it's a black guy from the States that went to the UK, and he's trying their KFC.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. It must be that much better. It must be that much better. Because here it's all kind of BS in KFC now.
BS and everything.
Yeah, so like even now, like if you really want a good crunch, if you can find one, it's Church's. Church's got the best crunch.
Church is the way to go for sure. No doubts.
I don't think that was a foul, honestly. His arms was up. And then you tech him because he talks about it?
Love how he has to like hold his hands behind his back to not get yelled at.
Which doesn't make any sense. Like we can't be grown ups and just have a conversation.
Cat.
You can't be a 3-point shooter and lose like
Ball
that
don't lie.
and miss the shot like that. It hit the back rim and just flew off to Netherlands.
I don't know how it bounced that way. That was kind of crazy. All right, now Towns 2 shots coming up after the foul on Brook Lopez.
Says best prospect is
88%.
Mitch Creek, currently in trouble for alleged assault. An Australian basketballer in trouble. Who would have thought? He'll be in the States soon. A new starting guard for the.
And you'll all be wiped away.
No, remember anything about it. Giannis with the drive. Gets the and one.
Yeah, and one with the blocking. That's tough by Reed.
Yeah,
he tried to get in position. Giannis is just so athletic. It's hard to get in the right position.
I'm going to argue.
And yeah, Reed not centered, still sliding.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
He's off. He's off centered. He's not centered. He's not.
You don't have to be centered. You don't have to be centered to get the foul. You just got to be in position. And your feet are going to slide because your body's physically bracing for the fall. So your feet's going to move regardless. You can't. It's almost impossible to stay still.
Is the rule you have to be in position before he takes off, before he jumps? Because he was in position by the time the contact.
You just got to be there first.
Giannis also jumped from a couple feet back.
I don't think it has anything to do with the jump. You just have to be in that space. Close. You have to be in that space first, and he was in that space first. Because once you become that space, you're putting up a defensive front in that space. But now, like it's at the whim of however they call it. That's like, what was it? I was watching. I forgot who I was watching the other day. The guy went up for a shot. They called a foul, and the referee's explanation of why they called the foul, they said it was too much contact not to ignore it. That was what they said, and the contact was just like Lopez going up like this. I was like, I've never heard that call before. Are we creating a new vernacular for the NBA referees now, where it's like it's too much contact not to call it? I'm like, damn. I know, like Booker, Steph, a lot of players around the league are like, can I get that call? Can I get that call?
Right.
Timberwolves look.
Oh boy, Mitch is swole. Said he had a short stint at the Timberwolves a few years ago. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I never heard of him before.
Wait.
Oh, it's that little stutter that he's doing inside.
I still think it's a bad call.
It's unfortunate. If he doesn't move his foot and just stays tall, he's fine. My cat just ran up the stairs, down the stairs like 3 times.
Got the zoomies, huh? Pat
Bev with the rebound. Another offensive board for the Bucks. 7 seconds to get the shot off. Working, driving right side. Pulls up for the floater. No good. Rebound Gobert. I was just saying, why they got 2 bigs bringing the ball up court? What up, Maz? Man, that was a crazy game, Mozzie. Reed with a big 3-point shot. Made it just 2-point game. Milwaukee up 26-24.
What up, Mozzie? How you doing, brother?
I almost forgot you're a Heat fan, Mozzie. I ain't going to lie to you.
OG by Portis.
Cuts inside, floats over Gobert. Good work. I love how Portis' game has changed, man. He used to be just spot-up shooter and great, hustle guy. But now he actually got a little bit of a bag. He's got a little triple clutch. Anderson working outside, wide corner 3. Alexander Walker.
Just
Oh
buckets.
my God.
What's new with you, Maz? What's new with everybody, man? How's everybody doing this week? Hope everybody had a good week.
Facts.
Gallinari, guarded by Collins. He
Gallinari with the
pokes out.
ball, guarded by Anderson. Great defender. He's going to get hit.
Raven Venkatesh says Damian Lillard has been inefficient. He actually has. He's been shooting. This is what you said earlier, Zach. This has been one of his least efficient seasons so far.
Yeah, it's worst 3-point shooting in his career. I think at like 34%.
Connaughton with the jumper.
Normally, he's a career 40% 3-point shooter.
Yeah.
You said Bam controlled the fourth quarter by himself. He was toying with Larry Nance towards the end. Yeah, he showed up right at the end. Zion couldn't get anything going, and we couldn't buy a bucket. No threes for dropping. I think if Hawkins would have been able to nail one of those threes, it could have been different, but it was too many missed shots in a row to come back from. And did CJ McCollum end up getting hurt? I saw he got hurt and pulled out, but then I didn't see much of him for the rest of the game. He came back in the second half, but then I didn't see him anymore. I was like taking a tester in the middle of the game, so I didn't get to see everything.
1.7 on the clock. Portis misses a three.
No good.
31-27 at the end of one.
All right. Quick first quarter.
Yeah, good.
Maz said, how y'all boys doing anyway? Feels like a long time. Mozzie, it does, man. Especially because we've been so consistent this year.
Yeah.
Like that was one thing me and Non talked about going into like this NFL season, this past year's NFL season, was that we want to be consistent. We want to try and reduce the amount of breaks, figure out what schedule works. And we did that. So like this 2-week break that we had
was kind of needed.
Felt like forever. It felt like forever.
It did feel a long time.
Yeah, did need it. Definitely needed it.
I think we even talked about it before, with the season. We knew that after football season, we was going to take some time off because we have been going crazy, putting all kind of videos up. Like I said, we at almost 500 videos on the channel now. So it's we're putting in work. We're putting a lot of work.
Are we at that now?
We're close to it. We're close, very close. Because currently, this is about this. We're over 200 video live streams.
Was counting. Oh, well, we're at over. Well, I don't know if it counts shorts too, because it shows 495 is our total. But I think that's including shorts and everything. Well deserved break, my docs.
Appreciate.
Kind of, man. We're getting there, bro. We're what? Just under 1,000 away from our goal of 9,999.
Yeah, very, very close.
Crazy, man. They told us in December that our projected was to hit 10K by April, and it looks like that's where we will hit it as long as we keep banging out some good content, keeping up the live streams. We're gonna try and get our schedule figured out for the NBA season. We haven't gotten anything locked in yet. I'm not sure if we exactly will, because like last year we kept when doing like the TNT games or the ESPN games, it's always the same.
It's always the
same
like
teams.
4 or 5.
We have NBA League Pass this year, so I think we might keep it more for variety. That way we can actually check out a multitude of
because the last couple of seasons we've been like, oh, people ask us questions, and we have an idea, but not much because we don't get a chance to watch them unless they're playing the Pels, the Lakers, or the Warriors, because that's who they end up showing 90% of the time. Yeah. It's like so.
Right.
So Mozzie,
I'm definitely hyped for this. We're after the All-Star break, got a little bit left going into playoffs, and I think it's gonna be a good playoff year this year.
I think so too.
A lot of great teams in the West. The East has a lot of. I mean, the fact that Philadelphia is at 5, the Pacers are at 6. You got a sneaky Orlando Magic. You got a 2 years behind championship contending Miami Heat team at 8. There are some teams out there right now.
Yeah, there is, and I think that the chaos is going to be more so on the West side because of how heavy that top 10 is. Like it's some hitters in that top 10 for the West. The East, it is some diversity, but it's kind of similar to what it's been last couple
A lot
years.
of it is rivalries.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing with the West. A lot of it's rivalries. Like I don't think anybody really hates the Thunder or the Timberwolves, but You look at Clippers, Nuggets, Pels, Mavs, Suns, Lakers, Warriors.
Yeah.
Everybody hates each other in these situations. They don't like
Yeah.
it. There's some
Yep.
type of rivalry in every single story. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun in the West.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. Ravin
Now,
says
my
Brook
question
Lopez
to
wants
you,
to be a
Don,
shooting guard. Yeah,
watching the yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. I read it. It's a comment. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, watching the Wolves right now, and I actually get at the end of the game. What do you think the Wolves like ceiling is for this season? I mean, they're I think number 2 in the standings, or they're number 1 overall in the West right now at 39-16. But it was a bit of a surprise for them to be here. Do you think they have enough to fight for a championship this year with this squad?
I think it depends on Edwards. Edwards is their ceiling. Wherever Edwards can go, that's their ceiling. I think if he can take it to another level, then that's their ceiling. It's wherever he can finish. Because now that they have allowed him to act, well, not they. Now that Towns has allowed him to lead, and Towns has taken a step back, like we've been saying the last 4 seasons, take a step back, stop it. It's not your team no more. Now that he's done that officially, it's wherever Edwards can take them. That's their ceiling.
And the one thing I'll say about that too is like, it might have been a year too late, for him to give the Edwards the reins, but I like that Cat actually gave him the reins. Like he has said that this is his team now, right?
Yeah.
Like, and he has accepted that role. And I like that about him, and not creating drama when it very well could be, because this has been Cat's team for a long time now.
Yeah.
And to be able to have that level of maturity and want to win, to be able to humble yourself down to second is great on him.
Very true. Very true.
Morris out to the Alexander Walker for the 3, nothing but net. You go ahead, go to the comments now.
Okay, so Ravine says Brook Lopez wants to be a shooting guard. Well, Brook in college, him and his brother both were 3-point shoot. They also they were centers.
I might be frozen.
Well, you're moving fine.
Right, I'm gonna close out and come back.
You're moving fine.
I'm gonna turn off my VPN. I'll be back.
I don't say you're not frozen, but it's on his computer that he's frozen. But in high school, they both could shoot the 3. They both can dribble. They both can. It's just when they came to the league, they've been put as just straight 4s or 5s. So they always been able to shoot. But trust me, I went to school in the same area where they went to school. I actually watched them in high school. They both can play. They can ball. Do y'all agree that Bucks is a contender? I think the Bucks are a contender. I do believe that part of the issue with them is not going to be necessarily the team all the time. I want to see what Doc can do. I think Doc can be a limitation on them, on their true potential. Quick foul called. Hold on a second. Oh, Zach's not back yet. Miami is just cruising right now. Playoffs is when we'll click. Oh, oh wait, hold on. Oh no, okay. Let me pull Zach back in, you guys. There we go. Okay, what was he at? And yes, Bosley, he definitely can shoot. People think because they're so tall they can't, but in high school, them boys can shoot. Do y'all agree that Bucks contender? I do think they're a contender. I'm just curious as what they can do with Doc. Doc has not proven himself as of late in the early years, yes, but not so much lately. Miami is just cruising right now. Playoffs is when we'll click in, and that's the problem. Sometimes some teams need to click in earlier. Because I have the same issue with the Warriors. Sometimes they kind of cruise too early, and then try to turn on when it's not necessarily too late, but just it can be too late in some situations. So Brook Lopez ain't the same shooter as last year, though. I mean, those 4 3-pointers would show otherwise. Chris LeVert is overrated.
You also got to realize how old Brook Lopez is, too.
Yeah.
Like, Lopez is up in age, man. He's been playing the game for a while.
Oh, yeah. For quite a while.
Mozzie said, got to go to a tombstone unveiling. Love y'all, boys. All right, Mozzie. And have a good, well, I say not a good time. That's not a good time to be.
Have
prayers for y'all. Love you too, brother.
Safe travels.
Bye.
Love you, fam.
And Raven said, Karis LeVert is overrated. He just turns MJ once a month. You don't like Karis LeVert? I'm actually a huge fan of Karis LeVert. I feel like he needs to put on a little bit more size, but I think he's dang good. I think he's dang good.
Oh, when you were saying that you were frozen on my side and on the stream, you weren't frozen at all.
No, you were frozen for me.
Oh.
That's why I left and turned off my VPN. You were frozen for me.
Okay.
Oof. So Raven, who are you a fan of? Or of the NBA or any sport? Let us know. Who's your top teams in the sports that you watch?
Rebound from the missed free throw goes to the Wolves. Cat with the rock, Cat with the three. Good.
Oh. Wow, what a shot. He was feeling it. He was asking for it as soon as they got up court. He had that itch. Let's see if Dame can answer, man. We saw Dame and Cat both in the three-point contest just a couple days ago. Cat had a good performance, couldn't get into the final round. Dame ends up taking the victory back-to-back years. The thing with his shot is he gets so low off the ground, right? It's all wrist in his shot, and he has good arc on the ball as well. I'm a fan of Jimmy Buckets and Shea. Okay. So you like following players rather than teams. I respect that. I like Shea a lot too. Shea's special, and Jimmy's cool, man. Oh, yeah. Jimmy's just a cool cat that gets in no trouble, plays his game, ain't worried about nothing but playing ball.
I like Jimmy Butler.
And anybody that tries to create a story about him, he makes him even funnier. Like his whole hairdo situation the last 2 seasons. That stuff cracked me up. He really just don't care what media says about him. He just cares about playing ball.
This fool really came to press day with an emo haircut.
Yeah, Shea is special, man. He's becoming a special person in this league. I actually, I saw a lot of people saying that Shea didn't deserve to be starter over Steph Curry in the All-Star game. What is your thoughts on that, man? I think Shea had a special season to deserve a starting All-Star vote.
I think he does have a special season, but also I think Steph
is Steph, and like he should have been.
How
up
you gonna ask me and then interrupt me as I'm talking?
I'm sorry. You were taking a drink as I was looking, so I was like, I'll just keep going.
Oh, you're on the delay then. That's why. No, I was saying he is having a special season, but I also think Steph is having a special season. The fact that he's averaging almost 38 points with only 5 less free throws. Like that's like you can't. Yes, Shea is, but Steph, with what he's doing right now, there's nobody having a better season than I do right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree.
So I don't understand why Bulls won't trade their mid-3.
Ray says, I don't understand why.
That's a good question.
Bro, I don't understand it either. Like, I don't know, dude. It's such a weird situation. I feel bad for the Bulls with the fact that Lonzo could never get healthy. I think Lonzo, DeMar, Zach LaVine, and then their other other role guys could have been something special. Now in today's NBA, I don't know. Lonzo's 3-ball definitely would have had to keep improving. And they had to get bigger in the inside, but it could have been special. But at this point, they're just in a standstill and they're not doing anything about it. That's what confuses me. Like at some point you gotta bite the bullet and move some pieces.
Yeah, because you're in a place right now where you're not gonna be successful doing too much. So now you have to go through the process of building. And you might not want to do a full rebuild. Okay, so let's take away these 2 players, send them somewhere that they can be utilized, either get back something equivalent or money for them, and then build from there. Like they got to do something. Something has to change.
Well, the thing for me is that they're not going to get any better. It's not like they're a young team. There's some people in the Pelicans that want some Pelicans players to be moved because they don't like how their big 3 are working. But there's still chance for improvement because they're still young and they're not into their prime yet. DeMar is in the tail end of his prime, getting out of it. Levine has been dealing with had a season-ending injury this year, but he was kind of in that middle prime-ish area. But he's not he's not a top guy in the NBA. Like, he's much like what a BI would be. Like, he's good, but he ain't great. And who would you even say is their third? Kobe White? I mean, I do like Kobe White, but
Caruso.
I wanted to say Kobe White's should be part of that big three.
I think
Caruso, I feel like, is out of that too, though. I feel like,
but
I don't know.
I think the reason why
what a lob.
I think the reason why he's looking like he's out of it is because that team is not really good, and I don't think he's overexerting himself to play that game. You know what I'm saying? But I could definitely see
you might be right
because the Warriors were trying to go for Caruso, and the Bulls were asking way too much. They're asking way too much. Like, yeah, you're asking too much. You're asking way too much.
Interesting. Ian says, I don't know if you guys know many females, but Aussie Lauren Jackson has to be one of the best ever after she scored 30 points in 2022 World Cup bronze medal match coming out of retirement at 41. Wow, I've never heard of that name. That's the craziest thing to me of how we've done our channel of like exploring different leagues and different sports of just like how many amazing athletes there are. How many amazing athletes there are around the world, man, that you just don't even hear of, I was watching a video yesterday on YouTube, and it was like a trivia thing, and they picked the category of sports, and they said it was something on the lines of what was it? It was something to do about a sports player with 50 yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm messing up the story. Who is the least known 50 million plus followed sports athlete on Instagram, right? So like they have 100 people. So if I would ask 100 people to tell me who has 50 million plus subscribers on Instagram, people are going to say, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Steph Curry, yada, yada. So you're trying to find the one that most people don't think of. And so everybody's trying to think of different sports. And I'm sitting here and I was like, I bet you it's cricket. And I'm sitting there thinking before they gave the answer, I said, I bet it's like either Virat or I think it's, or I don't know if MSD has one, but I bet it's Virat. And it was Virat. I was like, I never would have even known who that dude was.
If not for the channel
2 years ago. Wouldn't have had a clue.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have had a clue.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have had a clue. He has more followers than the F1 driver, the big one. This was filmed a couple years ago. Why am I forgetting his name now? I'm so bad with names.
Yeah.
He just signed with Ferrari.
Oh,
he just left Red Bull and signed with Ferrari. Yeah, the big guy that everybody knows.
We were just talking about it too. My brain.
What's his damn name? I know my brain. Exactly. Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
She was 3 times WNBA MVP despite many injuries during her career. Oh, that's kind of fire too. I heard the Warriors is trying to trade for LeBron James. When I seen that, I was like, I don't know if that's true or not. But I mean, if they, like I said before, if they were,
I thought that was
I'd be cheering for him because I want them to win the title, like regardless.
I thought that was a rumor. That was the whole thing of how Steph and LeBron want to play together under Steve Kerr. And then it was in the
I think Olympics. That's what they made it out to be.
I thought that's what
that's what they made out to be, but I think there is some truth to it. I think there is some truth to it.
Yeah. Well, LeBron has said that he wants to play with Steph. So that has been said, but I don't think either player is going to leave the team to go play with the other. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Because either way, either team who would get the opposite player would have to give up a whole hell of a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like the Warriors have to give up Jonathan Kuminga.
Oh, well, it's not even Moody, just that. The amount of trash
but I mean,
they would get.
Look at it like this. The Warriors have to give up Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody. They'd probably have to give up Wiggins and probably Klay Thompson just to get LeBron over in consideration.
No, I don't think it'd be that much. It'd probably be Kuminga, Wiggins, maybe Moody, and a pick or two, or you might be at a sub one of them
I'm
out and
saying
then bring out like 3 picks. I don't know if they'd value
be-
Klay Thompson, not at this
because
point.
of the
But I get
money,
what you're saying. Like,
well,
it would
because of
be
the
an
money, they
overhaul.
probably have to. Because now with that,
Oh,
because now they have that second tier thing
mm-hmm.
that for the smaller situation, they can't just bring on all the extra money.
Lopez from deep
out the front of the rim, but
no good.
Keep the rebound.
Damn, that was crazy. He shot that.
Yeah, he did
so
actually.
far. Raven said, I thought Zach LaVine was going to get traded to the Pistons in the trade deadline.
That was rumored too.
Man, Zach LaVine would lose his mind. But I heard about it too. But I'd be so upset. I mean, LaVine kind of called it quit this year. I think that surgery, at least the rumors was when it first happened, was that it wasn't something that he had to get done, but he opted to just to be able to get a full recovery and come back fully healthy next year. But I would assume that it's because he wants to get fully healthy and doctor up a trade to a destination that he wants. And it's just whether or not the Bulls actually, do him a solid on that or not.
Conley.
You know what, dude? Send Zach LaVine to the Spurs with Wemby, and then go draft the true point guard.
Yeah, that might actually work. Towns misses the shot, rebound Crowder to Giannis. Giannis drives, swing pass out, Lopez for 3, no good. Rebound Towns to Conley. Conley brings it back up.
Raven said Nets need a trade. Mikal Bridges for 4 first-round picks. They probably do need to get rid of Bridges. I think Bridges elevated his game so much as being the number 1 and showed that he's a valuable aspect for a lot of people. But they were asking so much for him. Like, they tried to trade him because the Pelicans had asked about him, and their offer was we'd have to send him Brandon Ingram.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that.
Another player, I can't remember who the other player was, and then like 2 first-round picks. And I was like, for Mikal, I think they wanted Herb and Ingram or something like that. I was like, you're not getting that. Like, you're not getting that. That don't even make sense. Edwards. Big time 3. Extend this lead out to 8. 39-47. Dame bringing the ball up, guarded by Edwards up top. Eye screen by Lopez, wrapping it inside, off the glass, gets touched. No, I think that's a block.
I also think
I don't like him.
I also think the arm
Anderson. I do not like him.
I also think the middle of his arm hit Dame's head. Yeah, it hits Dame's head. Yeah, it's a foul. And it's goaltending.
He got fouled. Okay.
And it's actually goaltending.
Oh,
because the ball hit the backboard.
Yeah. Mikal Bridges like a 3rd or 4th option? I don't think so, man. I don't think he's a 3rd or 4th. I really think Mikal can be a 2nd. I don't know about a 1st, but I think he could be a 2nd. If he's a 3rd, he's a 3rd because of a deep team. I think when you make Mikal Bridges a 3rd is where his game decreases, right? Because that's what happened with him with the Suns. He was a 3rd, and all he was a defensive body. He no longer was a point threat. He has to get his touches. He is nice. Now, I will say, granted, I haven't watched a lot of Nets games this year, so I can't stand for how he's played this year. But last year, I caught a bunch of them, and I really liked what I saw out of Mikal.
Edwards misses the 2.
And defensively, Mikal is one of the better defending guards in the league.
Lopez.
You know what's I was watching read an interesting thing the other day. Allen Iverson was interviewed. I can't remember what podcast he was with.
Oh yeah,
but they asked him a question. I think it was with Kevin Garnett. They asked him how many points he would average in today's NBA, and he's like, "Well, I averaged 33 whenever I played." He said, "So I think I could average 43." And which I think is insane, by the way. Maybe 36, but even
I'd
still,
say with him,
one big difference that a lot of people pointed out was
I can see it. I'll say with him, I can see it.
And maybe, but the rebuttal from a lot of people that I read on X was that the NBA is a lot longer. Everyone's very lengthy.
It don't matter.
And AI being a shorter guard, and now he's super athletic. And y'all know AI is my favorite player, but it just made me think about how that is probably one of the biggest difference of the NBA right now.
But
everybody's tall.
You have to remember
we got shooting guards that have 7-foot wingspans.
But you have to remember, to AI during that time period,
you know what I mean?
Everybody was still taller. Yeah. To AI, everybody was already taller. So that's not that argument doesn't work for him. Doesn't work against him. Because he was already shorter guard compared to everybody else anyway.
I mean, oh, Dame. Oh, gotta make that, man.
So I definitely could see him doing that.
Jazz was the 9th seed in the first half of the season, then tanked and trade the core pieces. Yeah, Jazz are in an interesting spot, right?
Turnaround jumper. Edwards is good.
First in the West for a while. Undeserving at moments.
Quick whistle for a timeout.
I think the Jazz are actually really well coached, which confuses me because they were so poorly coached whenever Donovan Mitchell and Gobert was there. So poorly coached when them two were there. And then now you're led by Lauren McCulkey, who is becoming a stud.
Well, I think also probably when those.
But I don't think he could be a number one.
When those two were there, it was too much about ISO ball and hero ball to play team ball. They wasn't coached team ball, and that could be the difference. You know, because you get stuck in this thing trying to sell jerseys.
I mean, that's the crazy thing. Like with, well, that's the thing with the NBA, man. It's a lot of. I feel like coaching in the NBA is just such a overlooked factor. Like so many people always are like, well, those guys are on the court, they're playing 30 minutes, yada, yada, yada. They got to make their shots. They got to be better. But coaching in the strategies of NBA and coaching your players properly is so huge because everything is so fast paced, right? Like there's a lot of things that like I'm learning now as a person that's watched basketball my whole life, but never looked at the, X's and O's of it. Of like how they set up different plays, how they run different picks for different things, and you start to dissect it. There's a lot more to it than just run a high screen roll and then pass it off. Like it's so much deeper than that.
And that's why the teams that play that style aren't that successful most of the time. They look good for 2-3 games in a row, but all of a sudden they just fall apart because there's no structure to it. There's no structure.
It's because everybody's athletic now. Everybody's athletic now. You can't just pick and roll and be like, "Oh, I'm the bigger body, so I can get inside and finish." Like, no, it don't work.
Yeah, and it's like the old school saying: everybody until you get punched in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because if something keeps happening and you're able to do something like you said, they run ISO ball and it's been working for so long, then all of a sudden the team that they're playing against punches back and punches up to him and matches their energy, and all of a sudden, okay, ISO ball is not working because the defense is locked down. What do? You need structure. You need a good coach to tell you, hey, this is what I see, and this is what's not working. We need to try this. Let's go to this guy instead. Let's push the ball his direction. We know he's not the star, but they're not looking for him to shoot. So let's get it to his hand, and that's what coaches do. Good coaches do.
Yeah. Well,
what up, 42 set hike?
And it has to go. Well, first off, what's up, 42? How you doing, brother? Appreciate you coming in, liking the stream. How you been?
Thank you.
Also, Raiden said Hornets are 4-0 since the trade deadline. Are they really? That's crazy. Hey, well, good for the Hornets, man.
Good for them. Yeah.
I ain't got no hate against the Hornets except for them stealing our name. I'll tell you what, the Pelicans has grown on me though. But I definitely wish we never would have got rid of the Jazz. But the Pelicans has
I didn't understand. I didn't get that one. Like they should have fought for keep the namesake.
And I never understood why the Jazz kept their name the Jazz
in Utah.
Utah, like what kind of jazz was coming out of Utah? Mormon's coming out there with the trombone. And the other thing too is like everybody has to be locked in, right?
Yes.
4 players, y'all can set up a good play. 4 players can come in, and the 5th player could not know what the play is or not know where to be and disrupt or crowd one area, and all of a sudden the shot goes from an 80% chance to a 30% chance with one extra guy because it allows 3 defenders to guard one, instead of 1v2 or 1v1. And that's why you'll see in the playoffs how a lot of
This is a
teams
layup.
narrow their starting units. It's not just because of the talents there, it's because of knowing the rotations and knowing your players without having to think about it, of what space, where they're going to go, how they're going to drive. That relation is so important.
Towns ball stolen by Giannis.
Like, that's what happened a lot.
Giannis drives the jam. These are two.
Yeah, too easy. Too easy.
But that's also why, like, going off what you're saying, having young players that, or not just young players, having players that aren't the stars, but are buying into the system, where they study the system. So when they're in and the stars are sitting, they run the system how the system is supposed to be ran, and it works. If you don't have players that don't buy in, that's when it falls apart. Yeah,
that's a kickball.
Yeah, definitely kickball. 49-52, Minnesota up by a few in the second quarter.
I thought you were going to continue the rhyme, but you had it going.
2:02 left in the second quarter.
Bucks, Wolves up by a few. Zach, that's your cue. In the morning, I like feeling the dew.
Kylie with the high floater over Lopez, outstretched hands for two.
Raven said Cavs have been good. Cavs have been the surprise team for me, just because I with the rumors at the beginning of the season that Donovan Mitchell wants out after this year. Ooh. I know he wasn't gonna like go sleep mode, but I just wondered what the chemistry was gonna be like on that team.
Yeah,
and because they have a good foundation. I love Garland. Like I said, I love LeVert. I like the center Jared Allen. And I think they have a special team.
Yeah.
I wonder if they do end up finishing at the second seed, will Donovan Mitchell be like, okay, well, maybe it doesn't matter if I, live in a city that's nice and fun. I mean, just sucks for Donovan Mitchell because poor guy's lived in Utah and, Cleveland. It's not like he's lived in a city where a bunch of young NBA athletes want to live in.
I just don't know for him. Why do you want to leave? Where can you go? Where do you want to go? Because wherever you're going,
you're going to get paid the same.
Yes,
and have a similar experience.
Because right now you're the leader of the team. You're one of the leaders.
Or not have a similar experience, like as far as like, right? Because I mean, this is the thing where I look like with Donovan Mitchell. It's like, one, either you're going to have to take a massive pay cut if you're going to want to play somewhere that is, an ideal city to play in, right?
Yeah.
Or, because your team's shown that y'all made the playoffs. They're a 5th seed last year. They're 2nd seed right now. So a big city would be like the Knicks, but I don't even know if the Knicks would go with him because that just shuts down Jalen Brunson, who, having his first All-Star year.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. Where would you go?
That's the question. Where would you go?
Maybe. I mean, you're not going, if you go to Lakers, you're taking a cut. You're not going to Golden State. You're not going to Phoenix. You're not going to Dallas. Where I'm trying to think of fun city. Miami, maybe. Maybe Miami can move some money around and get Miami there. Maybe to replace Kyle. Maybe that.
Could go there. I mean, you could go there. I just don't know.
I mean, Jimmy, Donovan, and Adebayo. I mean, that's one deep team. Allow Hero to come off the bench like he should, but again, Hero's getting paid all those big money to come off the bench. That's where the problems come in with that as well.
But also too,
you'd have to restructure,
and you got to think with Hero.
That was such a bad signing, 110 mil for Hero.
Yeah. Also, like with Hero, there was conversation and rumors about them shopping Hero around. So, do they really not want him there in the first place? Because they're trying to get rid of that contract to probably bring in somebody like a Donovan Mitchell.
Yep.
Who wants to leave Cleveland?
Oh, they realized that was a mistake as soon as the season started.
So Donovan ain't gonna leave.
Ian said the best for me were cricketer Don Bradman, who had a test batting average of 99.94. What?
Wow.
Am I reading that right? No way I'm reading that right, Ian.
You read that right.
That's nuts. Heather McKay, squash player who lost 2 matches in 23 international career.
Only 2?
And Walter Lindrum billiards. I've never watched. I don't know billiards guys, but I have watched billiards, but I've never followed it enough because we actually have a pretty good, not billiards, but well, I guess 8-ball thing going on not too far from me. There's always big events that are televised and stuff like that.
There's tournaments here too in Austin.
We went one time to go play some pool, and we all of a sudden saw TV cameras and everything like that, and we were like, we're like, hey, are there any tables open? And the guy was like, yeah, there's some over there, like, but they were like, but we're just like, are y'all good? And we're like, I mean, not really. We play like once every couple weeks. He goes, yeah, y'all might want to go somewhere else then. We're like, why? They're like, because you're gonna get hustled. We're like, got it, we'll go somewhere else.
At least they were honest with you and told you up front.
Oh yeah.
Crowder, swing pass to Lopez. Lopez for 3. Can't buy a bucket.
And my prideful self, I'd 100% get hustled, because I would know that I'm getting hustled, but still feel like I could win. like that. That's just how I am. It's just how I am. I might, hit
Edwards,
run the table one time,
7
be
seconds.
like, yeah, I know I'm getting hustled.
Swing to Conley
anyway, and then $100.
Conley off the glass for 3.3, gets it to go.
Good work.
51-57. Edwards, last second.
Raven said
just
Donovan
short.
Gonna leave a 2 seed for a 9 seed. No good. Let's see. Raven said Donovan ain't gonna leave a 2 seed for a 9 seed. He said I'm happy as hell here. Is that as of like recently he said that, Raven? Well, that's good. I hope so. That was just the rumors that not the rumors. That's what he said at the beginning during the off season, was that he planned on playing one more year, that he was planning on leaving. So I'm glad that changed. And I think it's the best for him. It's the best for Cleveland. The problem with Cleveland is the same thing that LeBron had problems with while he was there. It's hard to bring in more people there. Nobody wants to go and play in Cleveland. There's not a whole bunch out there. There's a couple of cool like Hall of Fames, the football Hall of Fames out there. They got a really good roller coaster park and everything like that. But other than that, there ain't much going on. It's hard to bring them there. It's a small market problem that a lot of teams struggle with. I mean, the Pels a small market. The only thing we got going for is that we got good food around here. Like, that's literally that when teams go out and go recruit, like for colleges and stuff like that, and they go recruit, they bring them in and then they just take them to eat. Like for the first 2 days they're down, like they load them up with the best restaurants. And they go to the fancy restaurants and they go to the little hole in the wall like places. And that's how they do it, because that's what we have to offer.
But I say also for you guys, your team's in the South. So for most of the players, they can find something that they've experienced in college. They know it's there. They got the money to do it times 100. You know what I'm saying?
Can relate to. Yeah.
Like, oh, now I can go buy out that entire club.
Ian said, by comparison, Coley has an average of 49.15 currently. Bradman played at a time when the grounds were uncovered and the wet pitches were harder to make high scores on.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's even more impressive then.
That's no. First of all, you don't even have to compare it. Me just knowing baseball averages, because I did some research on it, because we had a bunch of comments saying, talking about like difficulty of hitting a baseball compared to a cricket ball. And, especially in the cricket versus baseball comparison video that we did, because they talked about how it was easier to hit a cricket ball because the bat's wider, even though the example they used was poor because they were just doing regular bowls. It wasn't, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
And baseball is, obviously smaller bat, all comes in a little bit faster.
What is going on with that court?
But on average, I think it's about 7 to 10 miles per hour faster.
Is that court? Is the court actually gray, or is it black and white?
No, it's. I think it's.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
It was kind of hard to tell by the eye. I
didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah,
but as a video person, I would hate shooting on that court. I would hate shooting on that court.
Yeah. Scarlett, you can go to bed. It's 10:30. You do not need to be driving right now, especially your time.
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow. Love you.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep, lady.
But so I was looking it up. So the average bat per attempt for the MLB is I think it was like 0.28 or something like that, right? It was like 0.2, it was like 0.28 or for cricket it's only like 0.32. It ain't really that much of a difference. And for someone to hit in test, I know they play for a long time and they save their best stuff because it's the long man's game. It's for a long time. To have a 99.94 average,
which is
that is so.
You're basically perfect. That's probably you're perfect.
Are you wait, okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna say one more thing. Are you saying that he averages that many runs per at bat, like per what's it called? Why am I forgetting it? Per overs, or is that he hits it 99.9% of the time that the ball is bowled his way? Raven said Naj Reed is my 60 TY. I don't know what 60 TY is. Raven, do you know none?
Is that six man of the year? Is that supposed to be, is that what you're trying to say?
Oh, sixth?
I wonder if that's 6 man of the year type terminology.
I'm not familiar with Naj Reed's game. I'm not gonna lie.
I've heard
his name and seen some highlights, but I'm not familiar with his game like 100%. That's the one thing, we won't tell you anything that we're not sure on or don't have a true opinion on. I'll be honest.
We'll be honest know everything. We'll be honest.
Things we do know, we'll have a comment on it. Yeah. Won't try to make something up in our head. So they're talking about Steve Kerr reaches a 2-year, $35 million extension with the Warriors. It's his 10th season as a Warriors head coach, 4 NBA titles, 6 final trips since 2014-15 season. So congrats to Steve Kerr with his extension.
$17 million a year? Crazy. Big bucks, no whammies.
Okay. That's still crazy, Ian. But that makes more sense
every time.
Other way I was taking.
Do you understand how crazy that is?
That's crazy.
You're basically 100% every time.
dude, like the way that they track centuries is like nuts. Like, like century is like a big thing. You reach a century, it's that's a stat, bro. It's like having a 30-point game. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ. Dude's averaging that for his career. Well, more than 30 points. Probably like averaging a 40-point game.
Probably.
So this dude's averaging a 40-point game in NBA terms in cricket. That's kind of
crazy.
Maybe more than that if he's saying Virat does 40, so it might be like a 50-point. That man, he's something special. We might have to react to him soon. What's his name again? Let me scroll up so I can. Can you read it out to me now? So I can
I'm trying to scroll up and see where his name.
Maybe I can find some highlights of him.
Is that Lauren Bradman? Jackson?
I see. Lauren. I found it. It's not Don Bradman. Don Bradman averages 99.94 runs every at bat. Okay. All right. I'm gonna see if we can find some highlights. Ian, if you have any highlights for his, definitely comment on one of our videos, or if you have Discord. I was about to copy. I almost copied and pasted one of my questions for my test today when I was searching the answers. Did we change the Discord link to the permanent one? I think we did.
I think we might have.
If you have Discord, there's a tab in the Discord. There's a tab in the Discord. You can join that, and then you can put direct links to recommendations in there, and we go through that whenever we do our recordings. We plan on doing some recordings this Sunday. Yeah, so we plan on doing a couple this Sunday. I think we already have 3 or 4 already on the docket, so it'll probably be another week or 2, but we'll definitely get to that. So there's a great doco on him on YouTube. The doco. I'd like to watch a documentary. One thing that we've been contemplating, and we're trying to figure out new things to do with our memberships. Those that have gotten memberships on our channel, and one of which is doing membership only streams. We've done one in the past. We're trying to lock in like a regular schedule once a month or so, where we'll do a membership only stream. Last time we did a video game stream where y'all were able to join in and play with us. We played some Fortnite. We thought about doing some more of that, but not always Fortnite or anything like that. It could be just something like Among Us or Fall Guys or Uno, something like that. We've also, or Non has also thought about doing a watch along where we'll hop in the Discord and watch movies together, some sports movies or some documentaries like that. We thought about some trivia, some other fun things.
Yes. Did the Suns finish that game? Did they win that game? Or did they end up losing?
Let me see.
Actually, let me just look at my phone.
Let's see.
I try to minimize what's on my computer.
Suns lost.
They did.
Lost by 4. Suns lost by 4. Clippers came back and won.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So the Pels will stay above the Suns, but we're going to drop below Dallas, I believe. I think we're tied up with Dallas. I'm not sure. I think the battle with Dallas has to do with divisional wins. So I'm not sure. We might still be tied. So we might still be sitting. No, we're still sitting at 5th. Yeah, we're still sitting at 5th. But if we would have won tonight, we would have had a chance to only be a game, or no, we still would have been like 3 games behind Denver. So okay. Yeah, so we're chilling.
Where is?
Man, I've been drinking a lot of water lately. I've like only allowed myself like one soft drink every other day, and just drinking nothing but water. And I haven't been drinking beer since last week. And bro, this is like going through me. So I will be
trust me,
right
I
back.
understand. Oh, there we go. No. Says Malik Beasley and Joe Crowder combined for 0 points. It's funny because Crowder had a couple opportunities where he could have took some easy shots, but he went for the long distance and just was not successful whatsoever.
Crowder sucks. I like Beasley though.
Yeah, I like Malik Beasley.
All right. Well, since Raven was so nice to remind us, let's look at some box scores real quick. So at halftime, Minnesota Timberwolves are up by 6, 57-51 over the Bucks. Timberwolves currently sitting at first place in the West. Bucks sitting at 3rd. Our Milwaukee Bucks start off hot. They got 2 players over double digits. It's been a game of the bigs. Giannis Antetokounmpo and Brook Lopez have been lighting it up tonight. Antetokounmpo with 15 points. Brook Lopez leading all scorers with 16. He went 4 for 4 to start the game at 3-point range. Went cold after that, was able to get a couple other field goals to make it to 16 points. Crowder, starter, as Raven has mentioned, 0 points, 0 for 4. Beasley's yet to take a field goal, which is always interesting. Like, you're in the starting unit. How have you not had the opportunity to take a shot? And that boils back down to the whole thing of coaching, right, Non? I mean,
I think so too.
You play 12 minutes and not have a single shot. Are you not hungry, or is the coaching just designed you out of it, which no player should be designed out of offense? It should not work that way. Damian Lillard having a rough start. He's shooting just 1 for 9. He's 0 for 3 from 3-point land with just 5 points off the bench. OG Bobby Portis, 8 points, shooting 4 for 8, 0 for 2 from 3. When we take a look over at the Minnesota Timberwolves, a little more spread out. We got 3 players with 10 plus points. Karl-Anthony Towns, just shooting 5 for 13, but he's 1 for 2 from the 3-point strike. He also already has 10 rebounds so far tonight, with 1 assist and a steal to tack on along with it, with 12 points total. Anthony Edwards with 12, shooting 4 for 12. So they aren't shooting great, but they're working the ball around to more players. Off the bench, Alexander Walker shooting 4 for 5, 3 for 3 from 3-point range with 11. Naj Reed, 2 for 6, 1 4 for 3, also getting 3 free throws for 8 points. And Rudy Gobert, although only has 6 points, has 10 rebounds. They're dominating the rebounding game and really just out the 2 of them. And as they should, right? There's no reason they should lose rebound battles when you have 2 guys that should be playing center.
I mean, I thoroughly agree with what you're saying, brother. They should not be losing the rebound game.
But I mean, it is interesting because you got Giannis and Brook Lopez, both 2 bigs, but Rudy and Cat obviously able to outsprint them, to able to open up the box outs, and also maybe just a little bit quicker to the boards. I mean, because Cat played center for so long in his career, even though he plays a 4 position, but plays more like a 3. He still goes after every board. It's one thing you got to give Cat. And Gobert, he's just big body, man. As much as you hate, we're not big fans of Gobert over here, but he goes and gets the job done. He's very consistent with the things that he does do well.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else really to add to it because you said exactly what I would have said about him, to be honest with you. I'm trying to sign back into this profile. Okay. Where is...
Ian said there's a video called Greatest Cricket Story Ever Told, which runs for about 12 minutes. That works. Yep. Normally when we look, we try to get between no less than 6 and like no more than like 15. 15 like really stretches it. 12 is perfect though.
Yeah, because we're going to talk and it's going to stretch it
out. If you did join that Discord. Yeah, right. Yeah, and if you were able to join that Discord, Ian, anytime you see anything, put it in there. It's not a guarantee that we'll be able to check out every single one of them, but if you see some, put it in. And we look through comments before we sit down. I take screenshots whenever we get recommendations that are asked a lot about, and then we go check the Discord as well. All right, Beasley with his first shot, no good on 3-point.
Why is it?
Conley bringing the ball down in the second half for the Timberwolves. Guarded by Dame, works out to Gobert, works off the moving screen. Back in for the feed. Gobert, left short. That was a great design play. Gobert just couldn't put enough touch on it. Dame driving inside, trying to get an easy basket. Has to go high off the glass. Good finish.
Good. I'm trying to sign into this thing. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, 2 times. Gobert. Hands off to Edwards. Couple double screens. Edwards is going to lean into the 3-point shot. I'd like to see him set his feet there. No good. Combined 1 to 13, 0 for 6 from deep. Yes, that's tough, Raven. That's tough. Giannis drives, kicks, Beasley, corner. Got it. Now just a 1-point game early on in this third. Towns bring the ball down, handing off to Edwards, working around to McDaniels. McDaniels with a great crossover, but Brook Lopez said, "Not in my house, son." Giannis crossover inside, too easy. Nobody got back for the Timberwolves after that block.
There we go.
That's one thing Giannis does so well, getting up and down court. Great crossover by Conley, trying to work his way inside. Feeds Gobert, turns it over. Beasley driving in on Edwards. Little hesitation. No good on the layup. Good defense by Anthony Edwards.
Wait, where?
Edwards driving inside. Tough reverse. Gets it. Minnesota back with their lead since the first.
Okay. Now, Update score.
I'm sorry, not since first, but just back with the lead. Oh, good step back, Dame. No good on the long two, and there's going to be a loose ball foul. It's going to be on Crowder, and Anthony Edwards gets his shoulder yanked, and he's definitely feeling some pain reaching at it. Says he's all right, so he's going to stay in. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in. If you haven't already, make sure y'all hit that like button.
Please.
Helps let everybody know that y'all enjoy what y'all watching over here to get some more people up in here. The more people that come into the chat, the more fun we have. A lot more conversation, a lot more shit talking, all that good stuff. Also, take part in the poll. Let us know who you got winning this game. 3-point shot, no good for Cat as Dame's bringing the ball up court, working to his right side. Dame wants to get in rhythm so bad, but I feel like he's forcing it a little too much. Gets inside and hits the little short jumper. I mean, that's one way to get a shooter going. Knock down a couple easy ones and then extend that range out. Oh, Gobert with the spin move. Too strong. Giannis.
Dame.
Leaves his feet, finds underneath the Crowder. Lillard now for three.
No,
it's not time yet. It's not time yet. Downs underneath Edwards, blocked but put back by Gobert. You want to do how we did last season? You take a team, I'll take a team.
Sure.
Who you want, baby?
It don't even matter, man. Okay, now got that situated. Okay.
All right, whoever gets the ball next. I don't even know who has it.
I think it's going to go to it was a free throw shot, I believe. I know inbound to Minnesota T-Wolves. Edwards swing pass.
Edwards inside, kicks out. McDaniels for three.
No,
oh, wait, you got him. Never mind. All right, I got it mixed up. I guess I didn't say that right. I was like, I'll get who's next. So I got Bucks. You got Wolves. Like that.
All good.
Dame bring it up, guarded by Conley. Giannis trying to get position next to the smaller McDaniels. Instead of backing him down, he's going to kick out. It's going to be a 3-point shot for Beasley. Knock down one. Can't get that one.
Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Pass off to Edwards. Edwards drives around initials. Gets the ball stolen. Pushed up court. Beasley out of bounds, but the shot is made.
Beasley
tumbles out of bounds over several.
Should be and one.
Camera guys. It should be an and one. I agree. It should be an and one. But there will be a timeout called.
Respect to the cameraman for still getting the shot. He's still filming.
Bro,
he's still filming.
I would tell you, I've been in that situation right there. And I've caught a player with one hand and still recorded with the right hand. Don't lose the shot no matter what. No matter what.
Don't lose the shot. Because that shot you lose might have been the best
man.
shot
I'm telling you, when it was the NC2A tournament. We had the Southern Division for the girls, and it was Louisiana Tech versus I forgot who they were playing, and Louisiana Tech was on a fast break, and they were coming to me, and I was like, I know this is about to end up bad for me. I see him coming, long pass over the girl's right hand shoulder. She catches it, throws the ball up as she's running out of bounds, gets pushed out of bounds straight to me. I put my hand up to kind of brace myself. All boob in right hand, all boob in left hand, and she falls and she lands on my lap while I'm recording. And of course, the camera guy is recording the entire thing, and they showed it. Because I can hear everything they're talking about. They they showed it multiple times on the big screen because people would love it in the scene. And she gets up and she's a dark skinned sister, but I can see in her face that she is thoroughly embarrassed because she lands straddling me.
Good for her that she's darker because she was red.
Because she gets up, she's like, "I'm so sorry." I'm like, "I'm sorry," because that was like, yeah, my hand. I'm totally sorry.
I'm the one that got you.
I'm like, but are you okay though? She's like,
That's
yeah. And
funny.
it was just funny the entire game. And every time, because I shot that entire
That's
tournament,
hilarious.
that was the longest time I ever shot in my life. I shot for 10 hours straight, and that was a hell of a tournament. That was
Oh
so
my
much fun. It
goodness.
was so much fun doing that tournament though.
I bet so, man.
I got to meet so many people. I was like, damn, this is cool. This is cool. So this is how it really happens. Huh?
Oh, I want to.
This is cool. Go ahead.
So we got a small. I want to talk to you about this, and I also want to talk Chad about this. So I was thinking about something to like kind of broaden some of our IRL stuff that I would like to do eventually. I can't do it right now with being in school. Uh, and once I get out and then have like actual off days, I was thinking about doing some videos where I would try and reach out to people that have teams of sports that react from like internationally, like cricket or NRL or rugby union or whatever, and go join them in on a practice or something like that, and do some recordings during a practice and be like, American tries
Oh,
cricket for
that'd
the
be
first
actually
time,
pretty cool.
tries this for the first time. I feel like that could be something kind
Oh
of
yes,
crazy.
I definitely think it should be something kind of crazy. I think that'd be cool.
When I looked up the name of the cricket people, the teams of cricket, I was like, I wonder if I could reach out to like one of their coaches and like kind of give them a little rundown of what I'd like to do and see if they'd be open to opening up, 15 to 20 minutes of a practice to something like that, where I'll bring someone, have someone come film and
Let's
treat it serious, but have some fun with it too.
what's the closest like
So I talk about that. So
yeah,
give
what's
me some
what's the
ideas,
closest like
please.
junior college to you, or just college in general?
The
Like
closest one
college or
now?
junior college?
Literally, I mean, LSU, Tulane, UNO,
Cause we
they're
can
all
see if
close.
any of them. If
There's not many colleges that are far from
okay,
me.
Conley with the steal,
Oh,
swing pass to Edward. Edwards for a three. No good. I was thinking you can get somebody like somebody from there from if they have like a media department, get a student to help to do some
yeah.
recording.
Yeah, I didn't even think
Because
about that.
that's how I
Yeah,
used to get my
maybe
gigs. We
so.
used to get them from people trying to get students to record because they didn't have the money to pay full price for somebody, but we can get hours doing that.
I'd look into that. I mean, figure out what it'd be like. Maybe slip them $100 or something like that for their help for an hour or something.
They probably
$50 and 100,
you could
something like
probably
that.
I would say do like a tell them you use them for 2 hours and $100. Because honestly, if since they're in college, you can probably say I used to get paid. I made my pay was like I made between $22 and $25 an hour. That was what my pay was.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, I think that'd actually be pretty sick.
yeah,
I didn't think about the college because I wasn't thinking colleges because I didn't know I know like the club level they'd probably be okay with it. I don't think there's any like college like actual collegiate level like cricket or rugby, but like I know they'll have like club level stuff.
no,
I just didn't want to intrude one of their stuff unless it's like during the off season to be able to do
no, I
it.
was saying like
That's why I was thinking like a club thing where it's like semi serious,
no, I was saying like as far as
or just have them come in and record me doing whatever.
yeah, I was saying look into the colleges for somebody to do the recording stuff, the recording and editing.
Okay.
Because you can find a camera person
That might not be a
in the
bad
college
idea.
ranks, and then sometimes they'd be looking for little quick gigs, and you offer them, say we need somebody to record for 4 hours, and if you can edit, cool. If not, then no worries. But if you can for 4 hours, we pay $20 an hour, $22 an hour for.
And I'm not gonna lie, it'll be something to put on their resume because especially the way YouTube and all this stuff goes. Film that it could be a banger. It could be several 100,000 view video. I think if it's done right.
Very true.
You know, a good little paycheck and a little good something to put on a resume.
Read to Edwards.
I mean, YouTube.
Edwards step back over Crowder.
People make money.
Shots missed. Rebound. Dame.
All right.
Giannis with the alley.
Oh, alley. Oh my God! If Giannis If Giannis would have caught that body, I was jumping out the window. My boy was like Superman slammed that thing. What a great ball, like by Dame, and a great trust by Dame for Giannis to go up and grab that against one of the best defensive players in the NBA.
Very, very true.
What a close game tonight, too, man. This is a good shout. We knew this was going to be a close one coming out the All-Star break. I believe they're both of theirs. I think Timberwolves might have played yesterday. But
Giannis drains the first.
Good free throw by Giannis. Giannis is getting good at his free throws now. He still might take, a Tim Duncan second, but he gets it done.
Damn, what happened in that game? How was it fourth quarter and the Charlotte Hornets only got 55 points?
Wait, what?
It's the
Raven, did you jinx the Hornets? Yeah, you jinxed them. That's crazy.
They only have 55 points in the top of the fourth quarter.
And y'all, y'all are scoring, but it's not like y'all are like going crazy. Like 73, that's pretty average by the fourth quarter in today's NBA.
That's because
that might even be below average.
I think they're playing down. And I guarantee you, like, it's the bench players are getting more PT time.
Pass by Edwards. Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, Gary Payton is back. Sarge got 10.
DNPs today for the Warriors.
Yeah.
Lillard finally knocking down the three, man. Things are getting scary for Minnesota now. Milwaukee, Dame getting hot, feeling comfortable. It's not something you want being down by 6. 4 minutes to go. Dame working it up against Alexander Walker. They're going to get the switch on to McDaniels, a lengthy defender. He's going to get the high screen, drives inside. Gobert falls to his feet. But great defense by Naj Reid.
Edwards over Connaughton, step back, drives to the edge to the paint. Try the jam, but no good. Rebound, Porter. How was it no foul call on that?
I was about to. He needs some milk.
Rebound by the Wolves. It's gonna be brought up court. A quick shot in the paint. No good by Walker. Alexander Walker.
Gotta make those easy ones. A lot of missed layups tonight, man. Dame now bringing it up. Guarded by Alexander Walker. He's having a night so far.
Dame to Lopez.
Driving right side. Thought about 3. Kicks back. Lopez from 30 feet. No good. Offensive board by Connaughton, though. Another chance for Lillard. They're locking him up right now. Working off the screen. Still's going to stay with him. Step back 3. Tough one, but Portis.
Bobby Portis.
Gets the finish.
Edwards. Swings for Alexander Walker. Walker drives to the paint. Shot is up. No good. Rebound, Dame.
No good.
Connaughton from the corner for 3. 79, 68, 245, third quarter. What do you say?
I'll say we have some gifted memberships available.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to lose them. Let's see.
Oh yeah, because it's a end of the month.
Wait to see. Next time? Yeah, it ends in a month. Next person that next person to message, we will send out 5 gifted. Now it is random. We're not guaranteed that you will get it, but we will send out 5 random ones, and then we'll send out 5 random on our next stream before the end of February. If you have not already, make sure you turn on allow gifted. You have to click on the join button, click on the 3 dots at the top right, click on gift settings, and then turn on allow gifted. We do need to still set up that link to get all that stuff figured out for that, because just so you know, they ruined the iPhone again. I don't know how it is on Android, but they ruined the iPhone again. I don't know why they keep messing it up, but the join button is not possible on the iPhone again. Sucks. I think we have a command for this, or it might be membership. Oh, yeah, there it is. I believe you can click that link there. I'm gonna test it before anybody else does. So you can click that link right there. That won't make you automatically join or anything like that. We're not trying to steal nobody's money, but it'll pop up the ability to join the channel. And the same thing applies. You press those 3 dots at the top right, click on gifted settings, turn on allow gifted, and you will be able to receive.
I love that
one.
Fortnite thumbnail.
That's just a heads up for everybody.
that Fortnite thumbnail when you click on the join link, that thumbnail is so funny. Can you see my face? I'm like, and Skylar's like, that's too funny.
Are you banging on something?
They have Premier. Oh, they have Premier League games on YouTube TV now. Cool. Actually, we're gonna run an ad. Insert ad here.
Ooh. Porsche. You know, one car that I always like thought looked good, but I never ever wanted to own was a Porsche.
Oh, really?
Like, I love the look of them and stuff like that, but like, I would never want one. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just because they're so tiny.
Oh yeah.
Like that's why, or what?
I mean, the only one I've ever like really is like the Porsche 911. That's only because I really like Bad Boys, the first movie. That Porsche 911.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I love the look of them. I would love to have a friend of mine own one so I could drive it, but I would never want to own one. Not because of the price of the monetary stuff, just because I just wouldn't. I don't know. I feel like I get sick of it.
I mean, it couldn't be your everyday driver, no.
Bucks currently on a 12-0 run. No, hell no. My everyday driver. I mean, I could be a millionaire. My everyday driver is gonna be a Toyota Corolla. My boy got good
Anderson
gas.
swing past to Reed
underneath to Anderson. Anderson back out
Walker,
to Reed up top.
gets the layup.
Great.
You're doing the Bucks, Zach. You're doing the Bucks.
That's beautiful. I know that was just beautiful. I couldn't stop it. Beasley working out the content around the top, guarded by Anderson. Working it to Dame, of course. Back to Conan. Great pass. Step back. 3. Can't get it to drop.
Reed with the rebound. Hands off to Edwards. Edwards gets to the cross half court. Guarded by Beasley. Swings off. Gets to Reed. Reed back to Edwards. Edwards now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Step back. Hands off the... Oh, gets stolen by Beasley. Beasley to Giannis. Beasley. Giannis off the glass for 2.
Yeah, too simple.
Yeah.
Great work by Beasley.
Lazy pass. And letting Walker off the glass. Rebound by Giannis.
Looking for contact. Giannis up top. Dame double team. Kicks out. Beasley for 3. Butter.
84-70.
All right, I need to start. All right, so I'm keep calling both. I'm about to start looking up sound bites for basketball.
Okay. Ball is stolen. Giannis drives behind the back pass to Portis. Portis. Beasley for 3. Good again. Bucks now up by 17. 59 to go in the third quarter. Edwards. Swing pass ends up in Towns' hand. Towns for 3. No good. Kind of rushed the shot. You still have plenty of time, Towns. Rebound Dame. Dame's going to bring it down. Giannis is telling him to slow it down.
Do you know that? I think it's from a commercial or it's for somebody where it goes splash. What is that? What is that from? You know what I'm talking. You know what I'm talking about. It's like real. So it's like splash.
I'm not sure. Edwards leading the fast break. Going to reset. Guarded by Connaughton. Spin move and off the glass. Doesn't fall. It's going to be an offensive foul against Karl-Anthony for the push-off. I'm not sure what you're talking about, bro. I'm not sure what commercial you're talking about.
Oh, I don't know if it's a commercial or if it's a TikTok thing. I just
Oh.
know the sound goes splash. I don't know. It's from a video game. I don't know what it's from, but I know that like as soon as that happened, I was like, I want this soundbite, and that's why I was like, oh wait, I need to do sound
just
bites
Google
yet.
exactly that. TikTok or commercial with splash sound effects, with somebody saying splash, and see what pops up. Dame switches off, now guarded by Towns. Dame dribbles to his leg, step back. No good. Rebound. Edwards throws it up. It'll be short. So at the end of 3, 87-70 is the score. Beasley with 2 major big 3-pointers to put the lead up to 17. And ahead to another TV timeout.
Oh, it's from 2K.
Oh, there you go.
That's what it is. It's from 2K. I just remembered. I didn't search it. I just remembered. All right, wait, okay. Bro, listen. I looked it up and like it didn't give me exactly what it was, but listen to what this sound effect says.
Splash. I like that one. I like that. I like that for when a player gets hot. When a player gets hot, that's what you gotta play.
That's so fire. Okay, that's what I'm using.
See if you can find like the NBA Jam. Is it the shoes? He's on fire.
Wait, hold on, let me. Oh, okay. Keep that in mind. Cause let me convert this one first, because I can't multitask. I'll get 280D and then get lost in the sauce. Okay, what is it called? NBA Slam or Street? Is it Slam or Street? And what's the sound effect?
He's on fire. Or is it the shoes? It's NBA Jam's got so many sound bites. He's on fire.
We won't get copyright on that, will we?
Probably not. It's too short to be.
That honestly should be one of the overlays. One of the not overlays, the you know what I mean, the little I always call it B-roll, but it's not B-roll.
What are you talking about? Or what are you referring to?
Like how you have the flag on the play one and the meatloaf one and all that stuff.
Just gotta find a good quality one, because I looked them up and I haven't found any good quality ones as far as videos.
Oh, gotcha.
Because the game is super old. So
yeah. I kind of like the boom shakalaka.
Boom
shakalaka. I
shakalaka.
forgot all about that one.
He's on fire.
Is
it the shoes?
I just need the one bite. The quality of that's so
that's
bad.
the only thing is trying to. You'd have to literally buy the game and screen record.
They have the boom shot ones are really bad. Might not be
11:30 left now in the top of the fourth quarter. Bucks scored 36 points in the third quarter to the Wolves 13. Right, I'm
just gonna do this too for now.
Giannis and a double team swings off to Beverly. Beverly back to Giannis. Giannis spin move off the side of the rim, no good. Nasri with the rebound, pushed up court to Monte Morris. Morris guarded by Beasley. Drives, layups, and it's good.
Let me know how loud this is.
Patrick Beverly.
Splash.
Turn it down some. It's definitely really loud.
Was that
It's
fine?
loud. It's loud.
Splash.
Let me hear it. See what it sounds like on stream.
Is that good?
Put back by Anderson. That's better on stream. That's better on stream. Yeah, that one's better.
Okay. And then here's the shoes one.
Is it the shoes?
That should be good, huh?
I gotta see what it sounds like on stream. Hold on. Bring it down just a little bit. Just a little bit. Do you two like any Olympic sports? Yeah, we definitely do.
Is it the
We
shoes?
definitely do like Olympic sports. And there's some that we even talked about doing. We did some. We want to do more stuff. Okay, that's better. That's better. We've definitely talked about doing some Olympic sports when we have the opportunities to. A lot of times it just depends on the timing of everything. Because for us, a lot of times the Olympics take place in the middle of the night, depending on where they're at. You know.
All right, 5 going out.
There's a gifted.
Ian, yes!
Ian got one.
Bro, Ron got one.
Nate,
Nate always gets
and
one.
St.
Oh,
John.
St. John
That's what's
Butler
up.
got one. Oh, Nate's still available for him.
That's what's up.
All right, that was probably the best one we've gotten so far. We got a lot of
people that we see
on
on
we
the
love that. Yo, hey, shout out. I was gonna say, shout out St. John Butler, man. St. John Butler's got a really crazy video coming out soon. I can't wait. It's gonna feature me. It is a New Orleans Saints video, so I don't think it's gonna attain to everybody in our stream, but it's a video y'all should check out because I know he puts a lot of work into his videos. He also has some really crazy interviews with some Saints legends coming out soon. He's getting on grind mode.
That's good. That's good. I'll be looking out for it.
Oh, I am lagging really bad, so I can't hear you, but keep doing your thing.
Good job, Ian. You got one. It's all luck, but it had nothing. Zach just pressed the button.
I'll be right back.
Okay, reset yourself. Yeah, when he does the gifted like that, it picks random. So I'm hoping they finally fix it to where people who are here frequently get them. You know. So I'm glad you got one. So if you received a gifted membership, you have access to all of our member emotes for the stream. So please don't be afraid to use them
Ian.
all.
They were free, Ian. So we didn't pay for them. They were free, but we're glad that you now have a membership. So with the membership, go ahead and spam out those emotes.
Use them as much as you can.
We will have some basketball emotes coming. Actually, I probably need to add the basketball one. I can do that right now. Actually, I think I still have it on my computer.
Beverly,
download it.
Guarded by Conley. Swings past to Porter. Porter step back. Got it. OG Bobby Portis.
I don't have it. Well, I have it, but it's on the drive. Boom,
Anderson.
boom, boom, boom,
Swings.
boom, boom, boom.
Edwards.
Nas Reed.
Actually, no. Nas Reed, no good. OG Bobby Portis, no good. Put back. Patrick Beverly says too small to Mike Conley. Both of y'all about the same height, so it's okay. Beverly called with a quick foul. Beverly's understand has nothing to do with your actual contact. It has to do with you saying too small. It was the get back. Ian says, my sport as a child was swimming, so I'm looking forward to the Olympics as Australia and USA are the two strongest swimming nations. That should be pretty cool. I always used to watch. I used to enjoy watching all the different ones. Like I don't
Let's
necessarily
see.
have a favorite.
Ian said, my sport as a child was swimming, so I'm looking forward to
He
the
must not hear
Olympics
me.
as Australia and USA are the two strongest swimming nations. That's fire, man. My one of my friends was a dang good swimmer. I sucked at it. That is like there are two sports that I am just genuinely not good at. Like tried it and just not good at all. Swimming is one of them, and the other is baseball. Now, I only played baseball when I was really young. I might have been okay, but swimming I was horrible at. I was not competitive. I wasn't bad, but I wasn't competitive. I wasn't placing anything. I do my best would be like third, and I wasn't playing for third place. If I was third place, I'm not playing. Nah, I'm gonna close out and come back in because you're lagging.
Okay. Monte Morris for 3 after the pass from Anderson is good. Lead down to 14 now. Giannis drives off the glass, no good. Rebound, Nasri. Nasri pushes fast break, passes off to Conley. Conley guarded by Portis. All right. Dribbles into the paint to Morris. Morris is going to reset. Screams off to Gobert. Gobert back to Morris. Morris shots up. No good. Rebound to Crowder. Giannis head to the free throw line after the foul.
Sorry if I was cutting you off. I couldn't
And
hear
you're back
you
in.
that whole time.
Oh, yeah. I was like, because I was reading the thing and you started reading, I was like, he must can't hear me.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you at all. I thought it looked like you were like munching. I thought you might have been snacking on the peanuts or whatever.
The peanuts, yeah, yeah.
We may find a few more you are bad at if you get these new video ideas up. You might be right, bro. You might be right. You might be right. You're probably right. I'll probably be bad at cricket. I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably be bad at cricket. NRL, I'm too small to do anything, but I'll still go out and do a practice. I ain't scared to to break a sweat and get my heart rate up and stuff. I know I'll be horrible at any type of cricket or anything like that because if you don't know, Ian, so I had brain surgery a couple years back. So I'm actually like partially blind. I have no like left peripheral. So like batting, I don't see the ball because it comes out that left peripheral. So I can't see it until it's like right there. So I got to like really early predict to get lucky.
That's funny.
Connolly. Morris. Kicking out. Nothing going. 3 seconds to shoot. Anderson trying to dribble. Ain't in his bag. Shoots the midi, though. That's in it. 81-94. They're down by 13. Can Minnesota have a comeback here?
That little whatever he was trying to do
just did not walk away with this win in Minnesota. Spinning. Losing the ball is Giannis. Patrick Beverly able to hold on to it. Giannis going inside. Good cut pass to Bobby. No good. Rebound. Gobert. Fast on the run. Has this cat Gobert alley worked at all yet?
I don't think it's you. It's me. This was you. It's me.
I'm gonna do a full.
It's not you. It's not you. It's not you. It's me. I'm trying to tell you, it's not you. It's me. Dame. Guarded by Conley. He's going to drive it to the paint. The floater's up and gets it to fall. Dame with 14 points now. Conley. Guarded by Dame. Swings to Gobert. Gobert looking to get it to Edwards. Forgoes Edward. Back to Edwards now. Off the glass and a foul. And the 2 goes. Edwards makes the free throw. 96-84, 6:25 to go in the fourth quarter. Beverly gets the ball, the pass from Giannis. Swings over to Dame. Dame guarded now, top of the key. It's going to drive, step back, shot is up, and it's good. Dame now I think has 17 or 16. Oops, wrong side. McDaniels with the layup. Mike Conley heads to the bench. Gets the breather. 98-86. Dame gets blocked. Edwards gets the pass up front to Towns. Towns for 3. Got it. Oh, wait. Oh, he came and left. Okay, hold on. Oh, no. I didn't mean to open that. All right. Towns for another 3. High arcing 3 is good. And Doc calls time. Now, just down by 6 points, Doc Rivers calls a timeout. The crowd's showing their love for their team. Oh yeah, well I was telling you earlier, I was like, I don't think it was you that was freezing because I was doing something that was freezing on my side.
You were completely frozen. I was completely froze too. It's probably a mixture of both.
Yeah, because OBS was it was spin wheeling over here, so that's why I said I think it's me.
Oh, might have been.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into the. I was in the OBS Discord the other day talking to him, and I'm gonna have somebody in this. I think I'm gonna have somebody try to walk me through resetting it for my laptop, see if I can fix it. I might have to like delete everything, but if it'll fix it, it'll fix. If it'll fix it, then it'll be better.
I got you. Let's see.
What's that?
My bad. Replying to that.
Says yeah, Bucks gonna choke this lead. You know what? It's a possibility, to be honest with you. the way all of a sudden the Minnesota's coming back, they're making a good run. to go down from 16 to just 6. Yeah, good run. Rubble. Also, once again, if you haven't already, hit that like button. Thank you guys for being here. We truly appreciate all of you for being a part of this journey, a part of this community. Appreciate you. The Dixon Way says like button smash. Have a good stream. Thank you so much, Dixon. Appreciate you, and have a good rest of your night. I know it's late here.
Appreciate you, my brother.
But thank you so much. Dame. Now bring it up court. Swing past to Beasley. Beasley back to Dame. Dame now guarded by Anderson. Dame loses his dribble. 6 seconds. 5, 4. Passes out to Lopez. Lopez for 3. No good. Ooh. Anderson with a aggressive rebound. Dame hits the turf. Gobert gets the. There was a lot going on right there. Minnesota with a timeout after that confusion and that chaos. Says road to 10K subs. Yes, Ravens. Rest Raven 10K, man. Close. Very close. Hopefully we'll be there by April. That's what we are projected to be there by April. And then, man, who knows what else after that, you know? Next goal is 20,000.
Hey, go big, go home, baby. I mean, you know, like it's crazy, but we talked about it the other day. I was like, dude, I said we're actually set to hit 10K by April, and it was like, really? It's like 10K, crazy. So like, especially if y'all know, like we've been doing this for a little over a year, about to hit 2 years. You know, we're a year and a half in. I think.
Close to that.
And man, but we've been doing YouTube and different stuff like that for, I know for me, I've been doing it for 11 years now, since I was 18 or right before 18.
You know,
I know Nod's been doing it, YouTube, Twitch, and all that for a long time, and to like finally see some, you know, not some reward, but actually build the community that we want to. That's the best part. It's like we got the community that we want. Like it's all working the way we want it.
The way I started YouTube is all because of the first Spider-Man movie. That's the only reason why I'm here. So y'all thank Spider-Man.
Really?
Yep.
No kidding. Hey, yeah, shout out Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire.
No, not that. I'm talking about the new Spider-Man. The new Spider-Man.
Oh, new Spider-Man. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was saying, it's like I didn't think YouTube was
the
first Spider-Man, but I was like, maybe so.
Edwards misses the 3. Giannis drives.
Good foul.
Okay, that Warriors finished that game. They were hyped. This drops a defender. I gotta see that. So Warriors win. You said Clippers lost or Clippers came back? Came from behind.
They came from behind and won. Yep.
And the Suns lost to Houston, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I really think that's the best part about this like journey towards things is like doing it our way and creating the community that we really wanted to. It's like, because you know, there's a lot of things that I know some of y'all would like us to just do cricket, or like in the beginning was just do NRL before all the blockings came through.
Yeah,
but we've done it our way because this is all the stuff we enjoy. We enjoy watching and reacting to cricket. We enjoy checking out all these different other sports, whether it's AFL or it's kabaddi or it's F1 or if it's Bathurst or all this stuff. But we also like our own sports too. And like, we're not trying to sell our souls just for YouTube views. I mean, and we could, right? Like we could post 5 cricket videos a week and probably be at 20, 30,000 right now, you know? But it's not what we want to do because we want to actually build a genuine community. Like we want y'all to come from our other videos, come join us in the live and come talk with us. This is my favorite part. The edited content's fun. I enjoy watching it. And, like, especially being able to do it with Non, you know? Yeah.
Most definitely, brother.
Yeah. We knew it was coming.
103.94, 3 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter.
Outside of that, talking with everybody, that's the best part.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Edwards.
Edwards with 19
it's
now.
It's still close, man. 3 minutes to go. 7-point game. Or 7-point game. Giannis going to get fouled, but that's the thing that they can't do. Sent Giannis to the line twice, allowed Dame to knock down a 3. These are things you can't do if you're the Timberwolves. Cat's mad saying that's no foul. Wait, in what world is that not a foul, Cat? I mean, I like to see the replay, but in what world is that not a foul? You can't guard that. That's crazy.
Oh, no. There's nothing you can do about that. That's good defense. And just a good shot.
Great defense. All right. Giannis trying to extend this lead out to 9. What up, Cheesehead? Oh, yeah. It's a hell of a game, man.
What up, sir?
First one's up and good.
104.96.
Giannis with the Greek freaks. The bright orange look like he going hun. Everybody grab your drinks as Giannis is taking free throws. It takes a minute. Knocks them both down. There it is. 9-point game. Minnesota needs
the same thing, bro.
You don't need a 3 right away. You need at least a 2, and you need an instant stop. I don't like Anderson bringing the ball up, man.
No, what the other thing too is like when Anderson went to bring the ball out, why not pass it to Gobert since they're getting it right back to you?
That is oh my God.
Cat with the jam on the entire defense.
Is it the shoes?
Yes, sir. 105-98. Giannis, guarded by Edwards, swings out of that, gets double team. Back to Lopez.
That.
Lopez for 3.
He hesitated.
The hesitation is what caused you to lose it. Edwards.
Yep.
For 3. Got it.
Oh, he wants it. He wants it.
No hesitation whatsoever. I like that. 105, 101, 150 to go.
And we got our updated emotes. The splash emote is in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dame. At the half-court point.
God, 4-point game. This has got to be a big stop.
Screen. Dame for
good
3.
Screen by Lopez.
No
Dame
good.
time.
Bucks with the rebound. Giannis.
Okay, they gave up. Go inside.
And
yep. All day. All day.
Oh, my God. They call foul. I do. They get so many foul calls.
The issue is like you have to appreciate the hustle by the Wolves right there, trying to get out of that loose ball. But right once the ball missed and there was 3 Bucks surrounding the board, even though it got tapped back, you got to stay in position. You can't risk going for it and sending 3 guys up because Giannis on a 1v2 with open space.
The problem with that foul call is that it's not a foul. It's not a foul. If that is 2 smaller guards and the guard goes straight up like Cat does, there's no call. It's only a call because it's him. Because anybody else, that's not a foul call. Because the rule is if the defender goes straight up, which is what Cat did. The only reason why Cat is moving is because Giannis runs into him. So the problem I have with the NBA is they disregard physics. Like physics doesn't exist. Like when shooters shoot, all right-handed shooters, their right leg swings out, but they call it on certain players as a foul. But every shooter does it. I've been looking at the last 5 games I've watched. Every shooter does it. Dame just done his last 3 threes.
Every shooter does it. Chia said, just got back from Winter Jam, which is a Christian rock concert they have on tour everywhere, mostly around the Southeast. Oh, that's fire, man. Cool. How was it?
Hope you had a good
Bro,
time.
I know some like some Christian music and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Like if you've never been to a Baptist church, like even if you're not like, well, I wouldn't say go against your religion, but like the music that plays in like
Sounds
a good
Mr. 3?
Baptist church, bro, will literally bring the spirit out of you.
Oh yeah.
God, isn't it a Bible verse about like how like the sound of music, the voice of music, like is like a prayer? I forget what the exact words is.
Could be. I don't know how. See, that was
inside gets pushed off. That should have been a foul.
That was definitely should have been a
That
foul.
should have been a foul.
That should have been
gonna
a foul.
call it late.
That was.
He had a full arm extension.
Yeah, that was actually a foul. But that's also Rudy Gobert does that when he faces anybody. He pushes off.
You know what? It was gentle. It looked worse from the other angle.
I
don't know how much he touched him, but Gobert's
right.
so big.
From the other angle,
bad
does look
from
worse.
the other angle. That angle didn't look that bad. Yeah, and that was the angle that the ref had. So like, I get them not calling you right away. I understand that. It is a hard look from there. But Giannis, I think he's 12 of 18 from the line so far. Trying to close things out here. He's a 65% free throw shooter for the season so far. Shooting well tonight, though. I mean, well, I guess 12 for 19 is right on par. But he's had a couple back-to-backs. And the ref tells Dame that's my bad, which is like such the worst thing you want to hear as a
especially
as a player.
Especially when they don't call it. They're not going to call it again anyway.
Right. Oh, I just realized Skylar called.
Do you think?
Well, no, we'll close the game up.
Right. Conley, Edwards for 3. Got it. 4-point game, 108-104. 47.5 left on the clock. Inbounds to Dame from Giannis. Back to Giannis. Giannis guarded by Edwards. Switch over to Dame. Dame struggles to get across half court. Then gives to Giannis. Giannis drives. Gives it to Crowder off the glass for 2. Now, Minnesota calls a quick timeout. 110-104. First points of the game for Crowder and at a very important time. Also, you guys, we'll be throwing up a ad as well, so enjoy those ads. But definitely hope, Cheesehead, that you had a good time, man. Hope you had a good time. Robble. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Zach. Oh, you're still talking. Back.
All right, back. What were you saying?
I was gonna say it's funny. I was looking at some of the stuff on my phone for the Warriors game. I guess the Warriors and Hornets got in a fight too. In garbage time. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Like today must have been a day.
It's after All-Star
Yeah.
break, you know?
Today must have been a day. Everybody getting fights today. Gobert hands off to Edwards. Edwards for 3. Got it. That's 3 threes in a row for Edwards. Crowder, Giannis to Crowder gets across half court.
That's the crazy part.
Yeah. 110-107. Dame in the corner, guarded by Conley.
Send us to overtime, baby. Come on.
8 seconds. 6, 5. Dame step back. Got it.
That's a great shot. That is a great shot. It is. Hold on, wait. I know I got one. Dame time. Wow. What a shot by Lillard. I knew the step back was coming. I mean, Conley got a little bit off guard, just enough to create enough space. But I mean, you have to, right? Because it's isolation. They're guarding double up top, no bigs down low. So you have to protect the paint and force them to put up a tough shot. You can't give them the layup. You gotta live with that.
It looks like Lester and
That's
Gee
great.
and one Hornets player. I can't see what the Hornets player is. It's weird because the clock was going down and the coaches were already walking to shake hands. And so they shake hands. Curry looks and jets to the court to try to stop the fight. Oh yeah, the Warriors played everybody today. And everybody got play time. Only person that didn't play was Chris because he's injured. What's the time left? It is 9.2 seconds, and it's 112 again to 107. Minnesota will have the ball in the inbounds, which should be. Is it half court inbounds because of the timeout? Let's see where they progress the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, half court timeout.
Should be
inbounds.
So you need a 3, a foul, and hope they go 1 for 2, and then you got a half court shot because they have no timeouts left.
Conley.
So Ant Edwards is the guy you want. Oh, they're gonna go Cat. You got to shoot it. You got to
Conley,
shoot it.
Edwards for 3. Almost. Rebound Dame.
Oh my God, he almost had it.
He almost had it.
Yeah,
almost had it.
That's it.
And that's the end of the game.
What a game, man. What a game. What a game.
Very good game for both teams.
And I like. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. That's all I'm saying.
I was say I love what the announcers say. It is a prolific win for the Milwaukee Bucks. This is might be the most important win that they've had all season. Was this one right here? Down early, Dame was struggling shooting the ball. Had a tough time moving the ball around. A lot of isolation play. They come out in the second half, play a lot different, able to slow down Minnesota. Dame gets hot. Giannis gets to the free throw line. They also got Beasley involved early in the second half, something that we talked about, getting role players involved more often. He was able to knock down a couple of threes big in the third quarter. Giannis finishes off with 33 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists. That's what you want as the Bucks, to make you get back into the rhythm to try and climb up on the East. I think it's a little bit too late to catch up to the Celtics, but if you can get into second place, that'll do your job, and then go into playoffs, get ready for a fun matchup.
I definitely agree. I definitely agree with what you're saying. And I think at this point, you're not trying to out position anybody. You're trying to figure out what's the best route for you to take. Yes, we've lost this game or we won this game. Let's look into you want to look a little bit ahead to see what you're doing, but you don't want to overlook your next game. You just want to see what's going on, and you plan accordingly. You plan players to sit, you plan players going to play. Some players are going to get some PT time that wouldn't normally get it, just because you want to see what's going on right before the playoffs. So I definitely agree with what you're saying.
I mean, what a game, man. Let's take a look at the
I'm trying to get to
the box scores for the matchup.
Right,
let's see.
So Lakers are up over San Antonio 114-98 with 6 minutes left to go. Toronto beat Atlanta. Philly beat Cleveland. Of course, Houston beat Phoenix. Clippers came back to win against Memphis. OKC beat Washington. Miami beat New Orleans. Of course, Milwaukee beat Minnesota. And Warriors beat Charlotte. And Denver beat Portland.
Yep. And just one last, and the only game to finish is the Lakers game, which is just about over. Looking at the stats for this one, as the Bucks come back after being down by a few going into the second half, they were able to pull out a victory, 112-107. Dame, who didn't have the best night in the first half, finished off with 21 points, ended up shooting 2 for 8 from 3-point range, had a clutch bucket right at the end to extend the lead out to 5, which made it very difficult for the Timberwolves to come back, made them rush their last shot. Dame finished off with 21 points, 10 assists, and 9 boards, just 1 rebound off of a triple-double. All scores were led by Giannis Antetokounmpo with 33 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal. And as I said, Malik Beasley went from 0 points, 0 shots in the first half to 14 points. So huge for him to be able to get going and spread that ball around, make them have to defend multiple players instead of just 2. Off the bench, OG Bobby Portis finished off 14. Patrick Beverly had 4 with 3 assists and 3 boards. Connaughton had 8 points, 4 rebounds. And then for our Minnesota Timberwolves, just a little too late for Anthony Edwards to get going. Started off kind of slow, finished off with 28 points, went 10 for 27, made 3 straight 3-point shots. Couldn't make the 4th to give them a chance to tie things up. Free throws permitting. He also had 9 rebounds and 5 assists, as well as a steal. The second behind him is Karl-Anthony Towns with 22 points, 14 boards. Rudy Gobert with 19 rebounds. And it was just an overall good game. I mean, this is the best basketball game we could have came back to, in my opinion. This is the best one we could have came to. It was tight from beginning to finish. We saw a lot of physicality. We saw some adjustments. We saw everything we wanted to see from 2 top teams in the NBA.
I totally agree. And the one thing I have to say for Edwards is Edwards has to learn, like we talked about at the beginning of the game, this is his team. But one, not only that it's his team, that third quarter needs to be his. He needs to take over the third quarter every game. He needs to attempt or try to take over the third quarter every game and not try to get hot towards the middle part of the fourth quarter. Because by that time, sometimes, like this game showed, it was too late. Yes, he still played an overall good game. Ended up with almost 30 points. He had 28 points, 4 from 12 from 3-point land, 10 to 27 from field goals, 4 from 6 from the free throw. Still had a good game. Had 9 assists, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal. Still overall generally good game. But I think him as the star that he's turning out to be, he needs to understand that third quarter needs to be his. Not saying to not share the ball.
What I love about this
is to start going a little harder.
Mm-hmm. What I love about this final fourth of the NBA season, it's the intensity on defense, right?
Yes.
Like this game, both teams actually shot poorly. They both shot under 50%. Milwaukee shooting 47.1, Timberwolves shooting 43.9. But it didn't feel like a game that they were just missing buckets. It felt like a game that was just defended so heavily. And this is what you prep yourself for. Regular season, going into All-Star, finding your offense. And then after All-Star break is finding your defense. And then once you get into playoffs, it's a whole different level. And that's what you're prepping yourself for, is going into playoffs. And that's what this game came down to, man. It was absolutely beautiful performance by both teams. And you're 100% right on the Anthony Edwards thing. The first 7 to 8 minutes in the third quarter is the most important time in any game. First half, you can have a 20-point lead. Or first quarter, you could have a 20-point lead. It does not matter. The third quarter, if you're able to go up 10 to 12, is where it matters most. And that's what the Bucks were able to do. They outscored the Timberwolves 36-13 in the third quarter. That was to tell the tales.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
That was to tell the tales.
But the one thing, like we talked about, I hadn't really got a chance to see Edwards play since I think last season, to be honest with you. I've seen him we've seen him in the All-Star game or whatever, but not being able to see him and now seeing him, I see what everybody says about the comparison. I do see it. And somebody who grew up watching Jordan, I 100% see it. I see the mannerisms. I see he said, what's good, real fans, yappers? What's good, brother? I see the mannerisms. The actual footwork is weird because you have to have watched a lot of Jordan to say, okay, I kind of see what people are saying. I see it.
It's professional yappers, Trey. Professional yappers. That's what it was I was talking about the other day. Professional yappers. I need to update our Twitter bio or our X bio to professional yappers. Like we need to add that into our YouTube bio too. Professional yappers. Yeah, you know what, dude? I think it's white and it's like off white and gray. It's definitely a weird metallic feel to it. I don't know how I feel about it. It looks slippery. That's what bothers me. Like I'm sure it looks nice, but it looks slippery. Like I feel like I'm a fall if I run on it. It looks like ice.
But the videographer in me, the guy who spent time working with ESPN and TBS, when I see that court, I'm like, is part of the screen in black and white? Is this a gradient color screen? Like what's going on here? I don't like how it looks on camera. I don't like how it looks on camera. It might look cool in person, but on camera I don't like how it looks.
Yeah, too much reflection off the lights bouncing off of it. That's what really throws it off. Look, you can it's like a mirror. You can see their reflection on the court. Yeah, that looks weird.
Yeah, it definitely looks weird.
Look, you can see their reflection. That's crazy. But how you doing, Trey? How you doing, brother?
What's good with you, man?
We did get your link for our recommended reaction, so we will get to that this Sunday.
Mhm.
It'll probably come out later on in the week because our Wednesday video was a video that we liked, but we knew wasn't going to do numbers. This one that just released today, if y'all haven't checked it out, if y'all into soccer, we went ahead and reacted to Ronaldinho highlights. It is a very good reaction, but my fault, guys. I kind of butchered the sound, so we'll have that fixed for next time. But we'll probably have we'll definitely have the LFL video coming out soon.
Let's see.
But how you been, Trey?
It's surprising how close the San Antonio game with the Lakers is. Like, I wouldn't think they'd be that close. Is LeBron playing? Yeah, he's playing. LeBron with 28. Davis with 28.
Is LeBron playing? I thought he was hurt. Oh, he was out yesterday. It is a back-to-back game for them because they played yesterday.
Yeah, Hachimura with 17. Russell with 19.
They played yesterday.
I mean, got some good points, though. So
I feel like I understand the back-to-back games in the earlier parts of the season. I feel like the second half of the season, there shouldn't be any back-to-back games, especially not any back-to-back away games. If it's going to be back-to-back, it should be back-to-back homes, not back-to-back aways.
I can see that. I can agree with you on that one.
Or a home and away shouldn't be like that.
Yeah. Let's see. When we got
look at Juju Watkins from USC.
Baller.
Just, what is that? 8 points away from tying Paula McGee for the most points by a freshman in USC history. A record that's been held since 1980.
Juju Watkins is a beast, man. She's averaging 30 points a game.
Trey said, good, just got off. You were straight. Trey, I didn't get a notification, bro. I have your notifications turned on. I don't think I did.
You say NFL Combine?
Now you got me looking.
Is it next week? Oh, yeah, I think it is next week.
I didn't get your notification. What?
Just play Lethal Company. How do you like Lethal Company?
Really? Oh, yeah, I guess so, huh?
Oh, no, that's not what I want to do.
So as far as like our schedule coming up, we don't have anything locked in. We're trying to decide if we want to do, if you missed earlier, we're trying to decide if we want to go ahead and do like we do for the NFL, pick 2 days and stream those days, or if we're going to be a little more diverse and just pick games that we want, and it might be multiple days. So make sure y'all have those notification bells turned on. I do know we will, which I figured you would know too. We are going to try and do the NRL matchup. For our NRL fans, if y'all haven't watched NRL and y'all are from the USA or from another country that hasn't seen it and y'all have access to this game, it's a fun game to watch. It's very much similar to the NFL as far as like intensity and hits involved. It's a lot more faster pace. It's nonstop action, much like soccer and NBA is. It's definitely something you should watch, and it will be on local networks. So that's what I was trying to mention to you, Not. It is on local networks, so we don't have to go out the way and jump through hoops in order to watch it.
Oh, really?
The matchup between Brisbane and I forget who the team is. Yes, it's going to be on actual TV, so that's super exciting. That's going to be, I believe, March 3rd. So we will try and
it'll be on. You said
we will try and go live for that matchup.
It'll be on regular TV for us,
and maybe we could do something during the combine. I don't know. Yeah, regular TV for us.
Cool.
Yep. At least that's what the rumor is. That's what everyone's been telling me in the comments.
That means no.
So I'm excited about that. I hope it is. It'll make things easy for us. And
oh my god.
Yeah, no VPN needed.
Damn.
And no lagging stream trying to connect to Australia. You said I play single player. I need more players to play. I never played Lethal Company. I don't even know much about it. To be honest.
I would say check to see if there's a Lethal Company Discord. Because a lot of those games like that, they'll have a Discord forum, and you can find people to play with. Yeah. The NFL salary cap raises $30.6 million to a record $255.4 million per team. That is the largest jump for the salary cap since 1994.
Great. Yeah, you know why they're doing that, right? Because they're setting up to increase the rookie minimum.
Yeah,
I guarantee that's what it is. That way, players don't try and stay in college for another year.
Yeah, they try
As
to
a
combat
Saints fan, I'm super
NIL.
excited 'cause that makes Mickey Loomis's makes Mickey Loomis's
Yeah, because
idea of pushing
yeah.
kicking the can down the road work.
Yeah, y'all was gonna have to get rid of some players.
Oh no, well you're seeing it right here. Carr freed up 23 mil.
Yeah,
we only need I think 20 or 30 more mil left, and then we're back to even. And that was as of yesterday, so I'm not sure if that's as up to date with the new extension. So we might actually already be in the clear.
Yeah, once we officially drop Garoppolo, we'll have like 55 million available.
Trey said, I think Twitch blacklisted my stream for like a week. They said because I was Yeah, Trey, you got to be careful with that, brother. They ain't gonna play with copyrights, because this is the thing. They get sued, and you could also get sued if they really wanted to. They're not gonna come after you because you ain't got money, but you could get sued.
Oh no, the actual ruling is
you might as well not work for the rest of your life.
The actual thing is, if they sue, Twitch is going to send it to you, and then they're gonna talk to the company.
Oh, really?
And they're gonna pass. That's gonna pass off to you. It's gonna get passed off to you. That's why they.
Yeah. You gotta be careful with that stuff, man.
Yeah, a lot of the big streamers still do it, but you can get in trouble easily. You can get in trouble.
Some of those big streamers get away with it because they're so big, so it brings views to them, so they decide not to sue.
Yeah.
But if they wanted to, they could shut down a lot of these people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you gotta watch for that stuff. That's why we always talk about, like, when we first started, we always had people come in. It's like, oh, why can't y'all just play the game on a small screen and stuff like that? It's like, because one, we want this channel to be something, and two, we ain't trying to get sued if they decide to, because they could. It's 100% really illegal. 100% illegal.
Because they have full proprietary rights to all their stuff, so they can sue for anything if they really want to.
Yeah. Now, like, some things you can do like reaction content to on YouTube, and like you'll get a copyright claim, but not a strike. Yeah. But you just got to make sure it depends on company to company, and production to production on who decides to do it or not. Like, yeah, obviously, like South Park, Family Guy, and all those guys, they allow it. That's why you see so many people doing it. But you don't see a whole bunch of Simpsons. You don't see a whole bunch of American Dads. You don't see a whole bunch of that, because probably their people probably don't want that. Yeah. It's the same thing with music. Like, people that react to different artists, like certain people don't react to certain artists because their labels sue, and then they can't do it.
It's like I don't react when I used to do like big time artist reactions. I stopped reacting to like Chris Brown, because it gets either blocked, or I get like a letter. Yep. I get like a response about not doing it. So I've done one, and I thought I was like, okay, maybe it's just a random. I did it again. Same thing happened. I said, no, I'm good. I don't do it no more. There's certain artists you just don't touch, because you don't want to deal with those labels. Record labels are the mafia.
Yeah. That's why we stopped. That's why we stopped doing the NRL. I was trying to get into a debate, because a lot of people, I follow NRL Reddit, and they were talking about like the stuff with Las Vegas, and like people are like, some people are unhappy. They're like, oh, Americans aren't going to like it. They're not respecting the sport. They don't give a damn about it, all this. And I messaged on there. I said, NRL was growing in the US. I said, because there was a lot of reaction channels that was venturing off and getting other Americans to also watch it and get interested into the game. But then the NRL cut it off, and they make you jump through hoops in order to watch it, to react to it. You're not allowed to anymore. I was like, blame the NRL for it not growing. If you don't want it to go to the States, well, then that's all fine, because neither do they. Even though they're bringing it here, they don't want us to react to it. They don't want this to grow out here. Trey said, yeah, they gave me a warning. Yeah, you just got to be careful with that stuff, man.
If you're going to react to stuff, try like trailers. Even though with trailers, you'll get copyright, but not strikes. Then also react to like, there's a lot of independent short films on YouTube. A lot of those get reactions. React to those. There's like a lot of creators that do skits and skit shows. React to those. Some are very funny. Some are really good, well done. They have people that do the superhero beatdowns. React to some of those. They look for people to promote their stuff. So a lot of people don't really care.
I mean, react to those dub things, like the I forget the one guy's name. I've been sharing it to you, recently. The dude that did the Scooby Doo one that dubbed over the
Oh yeah,
Scooby Doo
that dude. Yeah.
sounds. Like react to a compilation. I forget his name, but like react to those, like people that dub over stuff. That stuff you'll probably be okay with. And like you say, using my second Twitch account, I mean, you can, but like I said, like again, if they wanted to get you in trouble, then you could, you know, if you, I would suggest if you're wanting to just do that and like just because you enjoy doing it, is do reaction videos of like already done YouTube videos that aren't by them. That way, you know they haven't gotten blocked, and do that on YouTube.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
Set up a Discord channel and do stuff on Discord. Discord hasn't really quite figured out their logistics way of like, or legal way of doing things. Like you can get away with a lot of stuff on Discord.
And as far as
that'll change.
As far as
soon,
YouTube, just think about what you want to react to. Search that content to see if it's been reacted to already. And the ones that have been reacted to, that have a lot of people reacting to it, those are probably either really, really safe, or they only get copyright claims and not copyright strikes. If they get copyright strikes, you won't see them. If they get claims, the labels, the companies, the production houses are allowing people to use them. You just can't make no money off of them, which is fine, long as you get your product, your content out there. You know what I'm saying?
And one thing that can help you too, I mean, it doesn't help a whole lot, but if you click on our description of every video and our live stream, we have that little disclaimer thing that says, due to copyright laws, no live game footage or audio will be shown, blah, 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 but stay. We have that on all our videos, a disclaimer. You can copy and paste that into your descriptions too, and that helps you a little bit. You know, if they really want to get at you, they won't. But
ECG going to the combine?
I'm so mad we lost. Yeah, they went last year.
Excuse me.
Yeah, ECG doing big thing. And also, yeah, guys, so look, we promote the As the NFL Turns pretty often, right? I'm going to go ahead and put it up here. But I'm letting y'all know we have got some exciting things going. And this is all shout out to Dolph and Coach Rock. They have got us some interviews with ex-NFL players, not just ex-NFL players. We aren't talking practice squad guys that rode the bench. We're talking about Super Bowl winning ex-NFL players that we will be interviewing soon. We have one, possibly two next week. And then we have Super Bowl winning from the New England Patriots. Let me bring up his name. Devin Wyman from the New England Patriots, who will be joining us during a live stream coming up very soon. So make sure y'all go tune in to As the NFL Turns. We're still going throughout the offseason. I don't know what our exact schedule is. We're still trying to figure that all out with everybody, what works, because it's a big group of us. I think it's 5 of us that come regularly, and we also bring on a bunch of guests. But make sure y'all come tune in and listen to that, man. We're going to have a lot of fun on there, bringing some NFL perspectives, bringing some great questions. Something we want to do on this channel too eventually. Give us a year. Next year is when I really want to dive in. If everything goes the way that like I feel like it's going, next year we're gonna start bringing y'all some exclusives.
Remember that
maybe not from the biggest names, but from some names. We got some connections. Remember what?
I said that one dude that got the State of Origin video that nobody else was able to get. I think the YouTube algorithm finally killed off his reach. It stopped growing.
Yeah.
I think he hit his max.
Oh, that one guy that reacted to this year's one?
I think he finally hit his max. Because I haven't seen the numbers change. I've seen it a couple times, but I haven't seen the numbers change.
That sucks. Trey said, hey, Zach and Nam, we should do a yapping podcast together. Just talk about what happened now and sports. If I were to do another podcast, I'd want it to not be about sports at all. And I'm not going to lie, Trey, I would not want to have to be involved in what the conversation is. Like, I like to be like, hey, we're going to talk about this today. And then just yap. Like, I don't want to plan it because, like, when I start getting planned with stuff, it's like I want to get over analytical and like have like really good research. That's how I am anal with that kind
I
of
be trying to
stuff.
tell them, don't go. You don't have to
But
do all that.
I just want to get on and literally yap, talk my best. I know, but I just want to be able to go.
That's
and
what,
yap.
like, even with ours, I'd be like, we don't have to go super, because the whole thing is like we look up our topics, we find articles, cool, read from articles, but then we can just talk about it. Just have a conversation. That's it.
Yeah, just talk.
Just talk.
Yeah. I know.
Because you don't want
It's my ADD.
you don't want to make it a news.
It's
a
like
news
if I'm
segment.
not on focus, then I'm gonna get completely off focus.
You don't want to make it a news segment.
Yeah, you're right.
I would like to be more conversational, so we can be more clippable.
I agree with that. And it's all in the
Okay.
adjustments. You know, we got I don't think we have our next set. I know we're planning on taking a break leading up to some point with our This Day in Sports podcast. And then that'll be something to keep in mind through the next thing. So I really enjoy the interviewing thing. Like that's kind of my favorite part, even though it might not draw the most attention, at least not right now, because of we're reaching out to people that have the same reach as us. But like I love just like that, just back and forth conversation about BS, like the BS conversations we've had with like Dolph, with Carlos, with ECG, and like just laughing and clowning, like. And like for a lot of people, it doesn't matter now, but it will eventually matter later because the people that we work with, they going somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just see it.
Stop. No, I don't want to buy your pay-per-view.
I have my second channel. I don't know what to do with it. Well, I mean, Trey, the thing what a second channel is, it's like there's no point of having a second channel until you grow the first channel, right? Because like, I mean, that thought process has came through my head with this because like we said earlier, like we could easily just react to cricket content and probably have 30 to 40K right now if we just reacted to cricket content. But that's not what we want. Like we want this to be bigger and better. Like you got to grow it to a certain level to make that second channel make sense to have and have it be separated individually as one and one. When you're starting first just trying to engage content, your first channel should just be pushing what you want to do. And that's it. Like have an agenda, what you want to do. Our goal of what we want to do is watch sports, commentate on sports, talk about sports, learn sports, and then if this gets so big, then we can separate it out to other things. Like we've talked about, maybe as a big dream, having a RFS Saints, RFS Warriors, RFS Pacers, have different people represented and those being those separate things. But right now it's everything. Or even if it's not even as big scale, RFS football, RFS basketball, RFS baseball, RFS rugby, RFS cricket, I just react to AI music videos and they doing good. Hey, nothing wrong with that. I haven't watched a whole bunch of AI music stuff. I feel like if I watch it, some of it I'm gonna really like. Like I feel like I'm not gonna like the artist as much anymore.
That's funny.
I gotta pee, man.
Sorry, guys. Just looking at some of our analytics. That's weird. Like when you see like we look at our different numbers and see how the months and the weeks fluctuate. If we continue on the pace we are, this will probably be our best month. Which is weird because we have some good videos out, but we don't think it's our best videos. But they're doing okay.
I mean, I think it's just because we're like consistent. We're finally getting into a way of our feed where we're reaching out to people that are watching other videos too. We finally gotten to where I think our content is good enough to where we always get hate comments. Everybody does. As soon as you put yourself out to the world, you're gonna have hate, but it's less and less now. it's more of people coming in watching one. It's like, oh well, we want to see the other ones, and like they watch our earlier ones, and we even have some people that's like, man, y'all really came a long way. Like y'all went from knowing nothing to a lot. And it's like, yeah, it's like, they hate it in the beginning. It's like, and they were like, oh, y'all need to learn before y'all watch it. It's like, well, how are we gonna learn it if we don't watch it? Like we're creating content. Y'all are part of the journey, and it's like, oh, now you see, now you understand what we're actually doing.
So crazy that Grow Shine video was at 120,000. I think
we got what, eight videos now at 100K.
I think so. Let me see. I'm going back to the main page.
And just for everybody to know, this is not any form of brag or anything like that. It's literally disbelief. Yeah. Like, y'all have no idea.
Really don't understand.
Like, how we be talking after that. We're like, why are people watching us? Like why? How did this happen? Like,
it's so funny.
It's just so genuine, dude.
It's funny, bro. It's funny.
It's like, how like you watch some YouTubers, and like, maybe it's because they just like have high confidence in themselves, and maybe I wouldn't say we lack confidence in ourselves, but it's not like we just knew we were gonna blow up. We just did it because we loved it. And it's like it coming this way. It's like, oh man, I'm never gonna get these. Pretty cool, man. It's like every month we hit a new accolade or a new achievement or a new PR of whatnot. It's just like I want to look back for the first month of like how it is. Like I like actually go and watch our old videos and watching the quality of how we done them, and you could just tell how like we didn't have our synchronization together yet. Like the quality wasn't all there, the audio wasn't all there at certain moments, and then like you look now and it's like, oh damn, no, we're really putting out stuff that's good quality, and it's like, and then it makes you think, what's the next step? What's the next step to making it bigger? And it's like, it's trying to figure that out. Can we thank Windows editing app? Thank goodness they use Windows. Trey, if you have a decent computer, bro, try DaVinci, bro. It's a free app. It's called DaVinci Resolve. I'll type it in chat. It is a little confusing to use. It does take a lot of memory, so your computer has to be at least decent. It can be a laptop, but it has to be decent. To it. Practice using that, and bro, you can do everything. Like anything you see on the biggest YouTube channels, you can do on that, and it's free.
Like I said, it does have a learning curve to it, but once you learn it, you won't forget it, man. And the basics you learn with DaVinci Resolve, you can use with any other major editor. Doesn't matter.
Anything. Yeah. You actually, I don't know if it was like this whenever you used it. You can actually select what one you want it to be like. You can select Final Cut, Photoshop, all that. You can select which one you want it to be like, and you can run it like that, and it changes. It's based off of that.
Oh, see, that must be
the best editor.
That must be the newest update from when you downloaded it, because that was an option when I downloaded it. I might have to uninstall it and reinstall it.
No, whenever I first downloaded it, it gave me the option.
It
gave me the option to like. Yeah, you need to do that. It gave me the option to decide how I wanted to act, like how I wanted the cuts and all the short keys and all that stuff to work.
Then I'll put like Final Cut, because I remember
a laptop's fine. I use the laptop too. I'm just saying you just got to make sure you have enough space. You need to just make sure you have enough space.
I use a laptop too, Trey. I use a laptop.
As long as you keep your like disk cleaned, right? Like as soon as you edit a video, upload a video, go delete everything, you'll be okay.
And that's what, like I said, after the stream, I'm gonna finish trying to work. Since I know we're recording on Sunday, so after the stream, I'm gonna do some editing tonight, do some editing tomorrow, and do some Sunday. And hopefully on all those, I should be able to delete a few videos, because I got some very long videos on my computer right now. That's why I haven't started to avatar stuff, because the first 2 episodes I know like are an hour and like 5 minutes, so I got to record myself and then do that. So I'm like, that's 4 hours worth. I'm not doing it right now. I can't. I gotta wait, because I'm still doing. I'm still doing Echo.
Buy this tray. I think I still have it.
I need to buy me I need another external hard drive. That's what I need.
Extended hard drive. Don't buy a USB tray. Buy an extended hard drive. You can buy a like 2 terabyte extended hard drive for I think probably like $80 now. I don't think they're that expensive anymore.
They're probably
Now that the NVMe drive, the M.2s are the main wave, I think you can get extended hard drives for cheap-ish, 50,
Yeah,
60
because
bucks. I think a 1 terabyte costs like 40 or 50, and I think a 2 costs 80.
I have a 2 terabyte hard drive that's plugged to my PlayStation. I got like 100 games on my PlayStation.
Yeah. Now, the only thing you have to do is make sure whenever you download stuff, you download it to that hard drive. So you got to make sure you set the destination and you set it to there and then you clear it out. That's how a lot of people start, man. They said like a lot of photographers, like that's what we did whenever we were doing our workout stuff. Because when we did our workout stuff, like, when we do our edits and stuff, they're like 20 to 30-minute videos and we edit them up and they're done. When I used to do my workout content and stuff like that, man, we worked out for like 3 hours. So it would be 2 to 3 hours of videos and we'd have to put it into a hard drive. Our computers could not hold that much storage. And we filmed at 4K. Whenever we did that, because we had a DSLR and stuff like that.
When I originally doing editing, I was using my job computer, so I had a external hard drive. So when I edited all my stuff I did outside of school, I uploaded to my hard drive, which is plugged into a super fast Mac that we got for editing football stuff, and I used to use that. But I had everything saved on my hard drive.
It's funny, bro.
It's so funny because I got these little gig sticks randomly all throughout like my different pieces of luggage I've had over the years, and I'll plug into my computer, and I'll just see all this old stuff I used to work on. I'm like, I got hella shit with like Marcus, like
all stuff,
like like flyers or something I used to make.
Find my hard drive, bro, because I know I have a bunch of old stuff too.
Yeah, I got a few hard drives in here. I was like, what's in these things? And I was like, oh damn, it's got all kind of stuff on there. But yeah, right now there are.
Tracy, I found an old laptop and a monitor I can use to connect my laptop. Yeah, no, that's the way to do it, is to connect your laptop through HDMI or whatever it is. And if you don't have an HDMI port on your laptop, they have USB to HDMI. They have all that. It might be a little slower, but that's the way to do it. Don't edit on your laptop unless like you're just in bed. Like if you can sit down on a desk, edit on a monitor. It's just so much better. At least I found that. I don't know about non. Some people like the laptop look. Just be able to chill up on the couch and just do it. It
just depends because the difference between the laptop and the monitor, the color will not be the same. The color is not the same. The color on the laptop compared to a monitor or a TV is not the same. So just know that when you do it, make sure you look at it before you finish it on your laptop. Make sure you look at it. If you're looking at monitor, look at the video on your laptop, because then you'll see.
I've noticed that with my two different monitors, my 1080, my 1440. So my 1440 is a gaming monitor. It's not really an editing monitor. So like when I edit, I make sure I switch it to the other one before I finalize everything, just to make sure the colors are right. Because this one picks up shadows a lot different, and I got to make sure I have it right.
Yeah, there's Western Digital, which is one of the Western Digital, Seagate. Those are some of the top brands out there. Crucial is not a bad brand, but sometimes they can hit and miss with their products. I have a Crucial. I bought an extended hard drive, not extended, but a SSD drive for my laptop. Crucial is not bad. They have good prices, but Seagate, Western Digital, SanDisk, Toshiba. Those are some of the bigger names. And
SanDisk.
And Samsung does have good ones. It just depends on which one you're looking for with Samsung. But the prices can range.
Samsung has the best M.2 drives.
The price.
I don't know how their externals are, but I know their M.2s are the best.
The externals are good. Samsung ranges from 65. Not Samsung, but the externals can range from 65 to like 150, depending on what size you're trying to get, and the brand name. The brand name is a big part of it too.
Trace said right now I'm using my TV as a monitor. And that's fine, dude. I mean, like this is what I always tell people. This is what I always tell people. I don't listen to it, but this is what I tell people, because this is what Non told me. What equipment you want to have a camera, that has decent quality. It doesn't have to be the greatest. You don't need that to make great content. You do want to have, better in your price range, because everything there's so much content out in the world right now. It's so easy to get whitewashed when you don't have good stuff. But there are simple things that you can buy that can help with that. So like one is like, using a regular TV, your frames per second stuff is a lot different, but you can grab a 1080 monitor which is what all YouTube videos are uploaded to, 1080. Not a lot of people watch videos in 4K. Only the top of the top streamers have that, and most people can't watch it because it's too much. You can get you a 1080p monitor with like 100 hertz or whatever, 144 hertz from Walmart for like $120.
Or
that used to be like $200, $300.
What you can do, listen to this. So say you do the what Zach's talking about. Look up the monitor you're looking for, right? Get the name, get the stats of it. Go to eBay, look up the same thing, and see what pops up. And when they pop up, they'll say, okay, this one it'll be the same exact thing, but the price will be, instead of being $155, it'll be $75 or $60. And they'll say, oh, it has a scratch here, and they have to show you where the dents and scratches are. So that's how I got my gaming monitor for my PlayStation. I have an Asus, which is 60
scratches
hertz.
Don't mean nothing, bro. Yeah. They don't.
So it was the monitor normally on. Well, when I bought this monitor, it was like 170 up to 200, depending on who was selling it on Amazon. I went to eBay, found the exact same monitor with 2 scratches on the border, and I got it for $60. Got it for $60, and I've been using that monitor ever since for my PlayStation. Because PlayStation only goes up to 60 hertz. It doesn't go any more than that.
Yeah.
Unless you use the
PS5 goes to 120 now.
Yeah, that's what I said. Let's use the PS5.
Yeah. But even still, 1080, 120 monitors aren't expensive anymore. You can get some for 120, $130. And if you do the route that Non says, you can get it for under 100 easily. It's just about working the game, man. You don't need the best equipment to get started. I mean, shoot, when we first started, I invested a lot of money into this, but that's how I am, and it's not the right way. Like Non yells at me all the time for how I've done this. I invested a lot of money in it just because it's just my personality. It's like I don't know. I can't explain it. But when we first started, I started on a 9-year-old MacBook. I had like 2 external drives that I used to be able to just function. I had like cables laying all over the place. I had a monitor that I bought for $80 from Walmart. You don't need a lot.
No, you don't.
You don't need a lot. Like a full streaming setup to get you started. Camera. You can get a camera right now. The camera that Non has for like $50.
Logitech camera.
A decent mic. You can get a good mic for $60.
This mic,
if you're working on a keyboard, you can get a keyboard for $30. And if you want it to be better, you can invest on later and rebuild it.
This mic when it first came out was $40.
Good.
The mic arm, the box, the cords, all the cords, everything together was $40. Everything came together. The Logitech camera, I got lucky. It was on sale, and I think the seller put the wrong camera on sale. Because everywhere else the camera was $110. I got it for $45. And I bought the only one that was on there. And then my laptop, my brother bought for me for my birthday about 6 years ago. So this is a 6-year-old laptop. My first keyboard I had was given to me by a coworker. It was a regular keyboard, nothing special. And the one I have now, I just bought from Amazon. It was $25. I have 2 monitors.
Yep.
My monitor here is for my PlayStation.
And they don't make that much of a difference.
No, the monitor here is for my PlayStation, so I don't use it unless I'm gaming. This monitor is literally my OTV that when I first moved into my apartments is what I use now because I have a different TV in the other room now. And I used to have another TV here, but that TV died. But it's like when I first started doing YouTube, I was doing YouTube with a iPhone headset. And a Samsung Note 3.
Yep.
That's all I had. And then I bought the Google Chromebook for $125 from Walmart, and that's all I used for like the first $200 first cheap. 200 something years, or first two and a half years. And I shot them
200 something.
I shot on the Note 3. I edited on the Note 3. I did everything on there. Everything on a Samsung Note 3. That's all I use. You have to figure out what works for you. If you want to do it, you'll find a way. Because the reason why I yell at Zach is like, don't overspend when we're not getting that money back because it doesn't balance out on the books.
I'm still in the hole. I'm in the hole still about the 11,
Yeah.
1200.
Yes.
Like I said, it's not the right way. It's just the way that I try to explain to Don. It doesn't even make sense when I say it out loud.
Like,
It's like it's a thing of me. It's a thing for me of committing, right? Like it's a thing for me of committing, of like getting exactly what I want to feel very happy and comfortable to be able to fully commit, even though I know I don't need it, and it's stupid. And it's stupid. And, I'm not in disagreement of any of it. I just pay it off, and then I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna forget about it now.
You said I bought camera, a Logitech C920, 1080p is good. Yeah,
1080p.
That's all you need.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so that non for your thought. Well, not for you to get, because I think if you'd upgrade, you just upgrade a good bit more than that. But the C920 is now priced at the camera that you have. That's the crazy how things have elevated. The camera you have right now, I looked it up because I was talking to somebody that was looking into getting into it, and I was like $40.
Yeah,
I said that thing used to be almost $100. It used to be like $70, $80 like 2 years ago. It's crazy how prices drop. But as far as the Trey says, is the Walmart monitor good because I'm not buying one on Temu? Don't buy on Temu. We're saying eBay. It's different. Yeah. eBay or Amazon, like it's different, or Facebook Marketplace, not Temu. Don't do Temu.
Do the Facebook Marketplace one?
No, the Walmart monitor is fine. It's LG. The brand is LG.
Because some places like Austin,
the Walmart monitor is
Austin area Facebook Marketplace, overpriced. Everything's overpriced. Every single thing is overpriced because Austin people think, oh, I read no, it's the same stuff that's on Walmart. Stop it. I'm not paying you $200 when I can go get it for $25 for brand new. That doesn't make sense. But yeah.
Right. Yeah. But as far as the Walmart monitor goes, Trey, no, it's LG. Like I have it. I just got rid of it. Well, I'm getting rid of it. But I spent 120 on it. It's a 1080p. I think it's 60 frames per second. That was 3 years ago. So I looked at the prices the other day. They have a 1080 for like in 120 frames per second hertz, something like that. And it was the same thing, like 120. So the price had dropped. But it's LG. It is a good company. It's a good brand. It's not Walmart brand. I'm not saying go buy the on brand of stuff, because you don't want something that's gonna break, but like get a reliable company, but just get one of their lower models. They still work. They just don't have all the crazy knickknacks that most of the time you're not gonna freaking use. Like even with this monitor that I have now, it's like I use the different things and stuff like that, but it took me a long time to figure out how to use it. Like just get something regular. Unless you're like a gaming professional competing in like Champions League stuff, trying to get earnings and stuff like that, there's no point. Go based off of what YouTube allows. Most people watch YouTube videos in 60 frames per second at 1080p. That's what they do.
And even
as long as your monitor can handle that, then you should be fine.
You don't even need 1080p to be 100 with you. You don't. You do not. 1080p is if you want to look a little bit clearer than everybody else. You don't need it because most people, 70 to 80% of people that watch YouTube watch it from their phone. 1080p does not matter when you watch from your phone. It means absolutely nothing. That's why Twitch, for the most part, not everybody's in 1080p.
Yep. You get the option for 1080p, but you still don't get 1080p. It's just 720. It's not 1080. It's 720. It's 720 advanced. It's not 1080 on your phone. It's 720
so the 1080p is just like we do our 1080p. That's cool, but you do not need it. Trust me, you do not need it. But the 720, if you can find something that just gives you the best 720, I bought it. Because what's going to happen is as you start to do more content.
So I bought an RGB keyboard at Family Dollar for $5. Yeah. Yep. There's a lot of good Amazon keyboards that are like $20-$30 that with a little tender love and care, like I'm talking cheap tender love and care, like if you're like really just wanting to be anal with it, like adding tape and foam to it can make it a $80, $90 keyboard. It's not like you don't have to buy the biggest, best thing because you can make a average keyboard into a $100 keyboard with only $20 and a couple of some man hours and a little physical work.
Let me see. I'm trying to see where's the one I bought. Where's that? Class 2023. I can tell you how much.
Ooh, I need to put my phone on the charger.
I got this in the middle part of 2023. I wish we could separate orders.
Did we beat Florida? I know we came back. What's her name? The blonde haired chick from LSU. She actually came in as a substitute and actually pulled a great score to end up letting them win. Livy Dune.
Oh, dude.
She pulled up a score on a thing she wasn't planned to do, and they ended up taking the win.
That's what's up.
Oh, that's tough. Oh, can she get the comeback?
Let's see, Kendall. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. I've ordered so much crap. I'm trying to wait for it to load. So I was using OBS, but my OBS crashed so I'm back up with Streamlabs, and it crashed. I went back to OBS.
Did she get it?
Probably because you need.
She got it.
I would say if you're on laptop, do not use Streamlabs. Streamlabs uses more of your hard drive than anything. If you're going to use anything, just use straight up OBS or go for. If you're doing to Twitch, Twitch has their own streaming thing. If you need to use something just to stream with, they have their own thing. It's in Twitch now. They created one, and then which
I haven't played.
Streamlabs also has one for laptops if you want to use one of that. But the regular Streamlabs is too hard on a laptop. It's not worth it. It's not worth it at all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
yeah, and the thing is too, like with Streamlabs, you want to make sure you have, like, when you're doing your streams and stuff, you want to make sure like all your background things that you aren't using are turned off, right? Like you want to make sure you don't have any background applications being used, because a lot of times that will crash it. I think OBS also has a test thing that will tell you like what's your ideal bit rate and everything like that for audio and video. Like there's a way to search it. I don't know if there's actual test or if you just gotta go on YouTube and they have like an algorithm for it, and you can figure out what bit rate. Because a lot of people that have laggy streams is because they have their bit rate too high.
So the keyboard I bought was a InPet K10 gaming keyboard. It's actually pretty nice. It was only $20. It's actually pretty nice. Does all the RGB stuff if you want that. I mean, I don't even change. I leave on the same thing. I don't really care about that. I just want a good keyboard. I watched a couple of reviews about it. I've seen a bunch of reviews about it, but the best review was this little kid. He gave an amazing review on the keyboard. And I was like, okay, I'm buying this one. I'm buying.
Really?
He had to be like 12, but the way he broke down the keyboard, how to utilize it, how to use it, because he plays video games. Oh, that's the best. That's the best review I've ever seen. Like, I'm buying this one because he said so. But he did such a good job.
I love that. Oh, dude, I from all the research that I did, even though I did like go like some things the more expensive route, a lot of things the more expensive route, but I did so much research. I researched from like your bottom dollar stuff to your high dollar stuff, like, and all the way in between. Like before I bought anything, I did like a minimum of like 6 hours of research on each device, like ranging through. And if you ever wanted to upgrade or just wanted to figure out what's the best for your price range, you give me a price and I can give you the full breakdown of what your best options are. Because like I literally looked it up so much. Because if I spent the money that I wanted to spend, I wasn't trying to waste it. Like I wanted to make sure it was better for a certain reason. I don't know
what kind of headphones you have, but these right here.
Or if I overspent,
these are called One Audios. These are actually really good. I think they're like $27-$28. These are actually really good headphones. I actually did reviews on this one.
And that's coming from a sound guy.
I did reviews on this one, and I ended up finding a guy who's actually a musician, and he did this headphone versus like a $200 pair of headphones and another headphone that's like kind of mid tier. And he was like, if you're willing to spend the money, of course these headphones are the one. But if you're in a crunch and the buyer you need just good quality, he's like, these one ODOs is the best headphones I've been using the last 2 years. And he was like, yeah, but I have these where I spent $20 on them, but I don't even use them. I use the one ODOs, and they're only like $27.
Yeah,
and they're actually pretty good. They're comfortable. They got the metal bar in there with the cushion in there. They bend pretty well. Yeah,
padding.
I actually like them a lot.
I wish golf reactions were something. I just want to watch golf videos.
do one. Do a golf video.
Yo, what's good, Paul? How you doing,
Paul?
bro?
Do a golf video. See what happens. You never know. It might pop off.
Trey said, yeah, I switched my Streamlabs and import to OBS, and it works fine. I use Streamlabs alert box, and it was fine. As long as it works, whatever works for you. Yeah, whatever works for you. That's the biggest thing.
So I have JBL headphones.
But how you doing, Paul? How's life been going for you, brother? Oh, the JBLs. Yeah, JBLs are pretty nice. If I were to ever buy like new, like just regular headphones, I don't think I'd ever go away from Bose, man. Bose makes such good products. They're so expensive, but I love Bose.
I like Bose, but I wouldn't do it for headphones. I'd probably do it for like something in my car.
They got some really good wireless headphones. I was testing some out a while back before I bought the Beats headphones. I bought them because they were on sale, and I regretted it ever since because haven't been worth the shit.
I would have told you don't buy them because ever since Apple took over, quality went down.
Dude, they were like 125 on sale for $75, and I was like, all right, I'll just get them.
Because people don't realize that the reason why Apple bought Beats was because Beats was the #1 headphone in the category, so they bought them so they can actually devalue them. But nobody realizes that. They're not trying to make them better.
Yeah. Paul said Vegas games next week. Yeah, man. Excited about it. I was just telling On about that. I think I got to go figure out what channel it is, but we actually should be able to get easy coverage to be able to watch it. So the plan is definitely to check out the games. I don't know if we'll do both, but possibly will. I know it's on Sunday. I think it's Sunday, March 3rd, I believe is the day. Yeah, Sunday. So definitely plan on covering those games. Still upset that we weren't able to go, man. It just really wasn't in the cards. It was looking like it was going to be. And you know what? I had everything set where I ain't gonna lie now. I had everything set. Like if the things with school would have went through when they did, like at the beginning of December, whenever I first was like trying to switch and I was having all these issues getting into classes, I was gonna buy both of our stuff and just have it done. And I was just going to be like, all right, we're just going to do it. Like, I had the money saved, and thank God I didn't because of everything else. The issues with the financial aid and the other stuff that's been going on around here. That's like things that are out of my control. Yeah, I'm glad I did because that'd have been some trouble.
You've been pissed.
But they did sign it. They did sign a 4-year contract. So, hopefully we'll be able to get out there.
That's a big plus. A 4-year contract, big plus. I've been noticing too.
Oh, you're right, Paul. I totally forgot about that. Okay, we got to react to that tomorrow. Paul, are you in the Discord? Did you have a link for that? Someone else told us that we needed to react to that because it's basically a video directed directly towards Americans to help promote the NRL that everyone's been saying that people need. That we've had that commented on like 5 videos. I keep forgetting to search it. Do you know what the title is, Paul?
Or a link if you did.
Crow NRL explain. I'm just gonna search Crow NFL explain and see what pops up. I don't know if the link will come through on here or not.
But yeah, Trey, the C920 is basically the same thing. Same camera I have now. The biggest thing is your lighting. And you don't have to spend on lighting.
The C9 the C920 has it the white balance is kind of tough. That's the only negative that I've heard about it, that it picks up a lot of bright lights and it whitewashes you. So sometimes you might just have to add a filter, if I'm correct.
And that's the thing. The people that say that, they don't have the right lighting. You need the right lighting. If you don't have lighting with all cameras, lighting is the most important thing. It's the most important thing. So I hate Discord up there on the phone. What'd they do?
And even if that's as simple, even if that's as simple as like the little ring light that I use, I'm trying to like pull it into frame. This costs $10. get a couple of these $10 and you can get the right lighting.
Or I could teach you.
Or you can do
I
Non's
could teach you-
option, which
I
is
could
like
teach-
$7. So you can send you a whole
I can
video
teach you how
link
to
and
make
everything.
it.
And it's
Teach you how to
it's
make
really
it.
good.
You know, and right now because of how prices are, it's probably like $20 with tax. But you can create your own any size you want it to be. Because I have two. I have two.
Well,
one this
RGB
size and I have one this size. The one of this size I don't even use no more. And I have two other light scoop lights. Those are like that. The can itself is like $5. The light is the most expensive part because it's daylight.
So RGB light is fine, Trey, but RGB light isn't
accent light.
Isn't light that
It's
accent light, right? It's not light that you want to portray off your face, right? Because I could run RGB lights right now and I'm gonna look like super weird colored. Like let me do like I could put this on and it's gonna it doesn't pick up those colors, or like I could even do it in the background. It doesn't pick up those colors like that. You want what is it? Ambient lighting? Is that the right term for that?
Oh, for your lighting?
Ambient?
Yeah.
Ambient light. Well, is what you want. You want ambient lighting coming from different angles to reduce shadows.
Well, it depends on.
Is that what that's called? Is it called ambient?
I don't know if that's what they call it, but I'm saying it just depends on what your setup's like, how much darkness is there. It just depends on, and if you have a light near you that's a natural light, change the light bulb out to a daylight. Daylight is what you want. Daylight is flat, clean, white light. You don't want yellow light. You don't want you want daylight color, which is clear. It's just straight like
right.
Like
yeah.
my light up there.
So for instance,
my light up there I changed out is a white light. All my lights in here are white. But when I say white, I mean daylight. So it's like outside. It's outside.
White. Yeah.
It's sunlight.
So like because I can adjust mine. So this is a full blown white light that I'm on. Now a normal light is yellow, which would be this, and that messes things up. Your C920 will pick that up weird.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you want that white light where it's almost even like a what they call it white or like a blue light. My camera's got to adjust. Is what you look for. Paul, I'm not sure if you sent us a link, it didn't come through. If you could just send us the title, that'd be super helpful. And then after you send that, we'll probably go ahead and hop off of here. I definitely want to make sure we're going to do some reactions on Sunday. So we'll have some videos up, possibly Monday, but I would say, probably Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, or something like that, or Tuesday, Thursday, Friday is what we'll have for next week. We'll have that one NRL video leading up to the weekend. We'll have the video that you recommended, Trey. We'll also have a cricket video. We can get a bunch of those. And like we said in the Discord, I'll go ahead and post the link for the Discord again. Spam us things. I mean, you know, we react to things that people ask us for. We try to keep the variation open. You know, we try to throw in different sports, different things all over the place. Okay, there we go. Russell Crowe. Okay. Russell Crowe explains the NFL, or I'm sorry, the rules and laws of rugby league. It is not popping up for me.
Is it only on
Oh wait, no, I found it. One second. I hope they have Paul, have you seen other people reacting to it? Because the last couple videos that we've made from that channel have been instantly blocked. Oh, I'm in my wrong account. Dang it. Sorry guys, but I'm getting I'm getting a call from a FaceTime call and it's ringing on my laptop.
You say yeah.
Russell Crowe explains. You have? Okay, good. Okay. All right, we'll make sure we have that. We'll have that one out probably Tuesday. We'll have that one out first. Maybe if we can get it done Monday, if that's possible, then we'll try to have it done Monday. Yeah, the blocking the video thing makes me so mad. I was just telling them I was like talking in a in a Reddit channel. I'm not big on a Reddit, so I don't know what all the things are called, but a Reddit channel talking about the NRL, and they were complaining about how like Las Vegas isn't promoting it the right way or how people don't care about it. And I was like, if y'all only realize how hard it is for people from America to be able to watch it, it's like either you have to pay like $30 a month to be able to watch it by paying for a streaming service, just to be able to watch a sport that you don't know about, that you're not going to go out of your way to pay for because you have other sports around you. And then you also stopped Americans from reacting to it. There also are several NRL videos that are blocked. Like when we first started doing NRL reactions, I had to use a VPN just to pull up highlight reels because they didn't show up in the US. It was such a pain in the butt. Like it's like they wanted to expand, but then they want to also gatekeep it. It's like we were having people in our circle of YouTubers and sports streamers that were like, man, we want y'all to teach us about this game. This stuff looks crazy. We watched some of y'all's videos. And then we are like, yeah, well, you have to do this, this, and that. And they're like, oh, yeah, we're not doing all that. And I'm like, yeah, I don't blame you. Like, because it's a lot of work. Like, and it should be easy because it's such a fun game. Because everybody was saying, like, oh, I don't think Americans will like NRL. They're not going to appreciate it. And I'm like, that's the opposite. I said, I think that is the most likable sport outside of the US, sport that's outside of famous in the US, that Americans would love because it's just faster paced football. Like it's really what it is. Like, you know, in the very generic, you know, explanation of it is different than Union. It's more enjoyable than Union, you know, from first glance. Union, you have to watch a couple times to understand the rules. NRL doesn't take a whole lot. There's like 4 main rules: the knock on, the 40-20, you know, being able to you know, get dragged and keep fighting for your position, and then like the offsides thing. Like those are like the 4 main things. You get that covered, you can enjoy the game, and most people will because it's super fun to watch.
But even just watching and not knowing that part, you still, because it's a lot of hard hits, a lot of just like quick actions. So you'll enjoy it no matter what. It just having access to it is the key. You gotta have access.
I hope they broaden it out, man. I think it's a really good sport. I personally, like, I don't think we have any Union fans in our. If we do, I have enjoyed the Union things that we've watched, but I felt like the NRL was something that, like, I don't know if it's because the first one that I watched, and that could be it, but I felt like I watched it and instantly like fell in love with it and just wish that it was easier for me to watch. Like it's already hard enough because you get, you know, we got to wake up at 5 a.m. to be able to watch most of the games, you know, so I don't get to watch a whole bunch, but I love watching highlights. I love watching replays and different things like that. Like it's just honestly an enjoyable sport. It's something everybody can relate to. Big hits, flashy movements, good jukes, you know.
It's so funny because like while you're talking, I'm looking at our page, like our popular list of videos, and I was thinking it's so funny how the greatest origin video was what at one point was our #1 video for so long. is now like number 9.
But dude, it froze because of that block thing. Because all the block thing, because it rolled to 84 and then it's been stuck around 80. I think it's at 86 now.
It's 86, yeah.
It's only got 2K views over the last year. Yeah, it got 84 within 3 months.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, Non, you ready to wrap things up, guys? Or,
yes, sir.
Guys, but
I mean, I do have multiple personalities, but yes,
yes, we
do.
Yes. Well,
yes, we do. Yes, we do.
You do have. You're right. But appreciate you all for coming, tune in, and those y'all came in, just came and chat with us at the end. Again, man, love you guys. Appreciate you guys. We're on the road to 9999. Hopefully be there within a month. We got a lot of great things coming. We'll have some edit content coming out this week. We're not sure when our next live stream will be, so make sure you'll have those notification bells turned on. That way y'all can come and join us for some NBA action. We're getting to the close of the NBA season where everything starts getting exciting.
Yes.
My name's Zach.
My name is Nonpfixion. We appreciate you. Love you. We'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget, check out the edited content. And if you haven't already, subscribe. Notifications on. Peace out, y'all. Love you guys. We are out.
Cheers.